So yeah, as I said 30 seconds ago, my right ear is currently dead, so I can't hear anything except for my own voice, and it's horrible. I hate it. But ignoring that, I'll just be a bit deaf today, which is fine. We're continuing with this. This week, we are in Lavender Town, I guess. We like finished here last week, and I was like, ooh, we got rid of the Pokemon thing and replaced it with a whatever, you know? I think we're meant to go through Rock Tunnel, aren't we? Does Mia still have Surf? We're meant to go through Rock Tunnel backwards, aren't we? Something like that? Do you not still have Surf? Okay. Switch the game audio to mono for immersive experience. I wouldn't... Like, I'm not gonna do that because everyone in chat who's not got mono earphones in would just be annoyed by it, you know? Hello there. Yeah, we've been playing this game for 8 weeks. Doing it for a little while. Well, hello there, hey. Hey. I'm sorry, I'm not... My brain's a little dead currently. You have to give me a second just to remember how to play the game. Oh yes, move. So I think we want to pull out... Bite, Whirlpool, Surf, Twister. You, I guess, as our other HM boy. And we probably don't need our Zap son, do we? And does anyone have Flash? I don't remember. Oh, Plague! Thank you.
I feel empty inside, but I can still subscribe.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the 20 months. Thank you. Does any of these boys have Flash? I've completely forgotten. Is Flash in this game a TM or a HM? I remember you learn it at some point, but I don't remember for what purpose. It rhymed well enough. Why are you playing the original and not the Sacred Gold Storm Silver hack ROMs? I didn't know those existed, I'll be honest. Gyarados is... he's not shit, he's a good boy. But yeah, I was just going to give him all the HMs. Is Flash in this game Where do you get Flash then? Do I have it? Have I just moused over it and missed it? I don't know. Whatever. You get it from the man in a cave. Well, that's handy. Very handy. Alright, well, we'll just try and go through it backwards. If it's the same layout... Wait, how many max repels do we have? Oh, that's a good song. Let's go buy a few more super repels before we leave. But if it's the same layout as Gen 1's cave, I should just be able to do it backwards, hopefully. Is there a shop in Lavender? There isn't there. He's a strong lad. He's a strong lad in all the gens, isn't he? Hello there. Oh, Frank. Thank you for the 18 months. Oh, heck. Thank you. Thank you very much. You don't need Flash for Rock Tunnel here. Oh, really? Okay. Wasn't this always the use for Flash? Was this one coming up, right? Here's a... oh, okay. I was hoping we'd get the thing. Choice Scarf. Choice Specs, I guess we want. The hack ROMs add all the Pokemon for other regions and make the game harder. And also changes the storyline a bit. Yeah, I'm sure it's really good. I didn't know it existed, though, so... I'm kind of missing that bit there. Yeah, there's a lot to do with him not having a good flying stab. But Gyarados is still good, isn't he, though? He's got a very decent set of statistics on him, hasn't he? I can buy 70 of these and never encounter a Pokemon again. Oh yeah. Let's just buy like 15. Why do I have so much money? Where did all this money come from? This wasn't for beating the Elite Four, was it? I don't remember. Crunch. Let's buy a few of those. Intimidate's really good, yeah. Intimidate's really good. Surf... not Surf, sorry. Whirlpool? No. Waterfall in this game you use, don't you? Because it's physical now. Give him, like, Waterfall. And he's got Intimidate, and that's about all he needs, isn't it? I can't... Can you go through this place backwards? You can, can't you? God, I love how my tiny Sandshrew can push these giant rocks. Thank you for the 71 bits. A very specific number. Ooh, TM69. Hell yeah. I can polish my trousers now. Sorry, my rocks. You eat platinum with one Gyarados. Gyarados is he's just a good boy who tries his best. That's a bit of a weird way to start a conversation, I'll be honest. Can use bounce to travel between places. What do you mean? I know that they added bounce as a move in later games, Does bounce work like fly? Like, do you go up and then go back down again? Quackazire. Oh, yeah, I remember our team now. Oh god, it's weird, I can't hear any of the Pokemon moves. There was the bloke in, like, the week 1 VOD who said, Woolen, could you put it on mono, because I can't hear anything up my right ear. I was like, you know, it's fine, just use, like, the mono. But now I understand. You actually can't hear anything in the right ear. Oh, Mia. Mia, why? Invulnerable to most attacks for a turn. My daughter. Oh no, we left our Zappy boy behind, didn't we? That's alright, Muscle will punch you. Bounces fly but weaker and can paralyze. So it's more like Body Slam then, isn't it? How heavy do you think Quagsire is? Let me just go for we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Get our daughter back. Gyarados has a spot on overused, so he's very good, yeah. Dragon Dance in itself is probably just a good enough excuse. Good job. Yeah, in the earlier gems, Ghost was physical and they added Dark. And Ghost was special, right? Something like that. Made, like, no sense. You'd think at least it would be the other way around. Like, Ghost would be special and Dark would be physical, but I don't know. But yeah, like, Gengar has, like, a really high special stat. So you give him, like... what are you giving? You give him, like... I remember in Stadium, the default Gengar has Mega Drain on him, I think, or Giga Drain. I think Gengar has Giga Drain, Haunter has Mega Drain. But you give him like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and he's still really good. Hypnosis. Don't know what you do on the 4th slot for Gengar. Gen 1. Probably Psychic, right? Probably Psychic. You see, I like Gen 1, because it's really easy to duplicate TMs. So you can actually give every Pokemon on your team Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic, Earthquake, whatever. Pretty good. Aha! This guy's been playing Risk of Rain, hasn't he? Sceptile's Leaf Blade was absurd. What do you mean? Does Leaf Blade do a lot of damage? I remember very little about Gen 3. You're a fighting boy, aren't you? Let me pull out my large flying sun, if that's okay. Didn't have Shadow Ball all that lot in Gen 1. Nowadays, yeah. Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave. Is Sludge Wave the best one? I thought there were like a ton of new poison moves they have now. Do you think even with a mean look, he's still faster? Yeah. Machamp's so slow. Icy Wind? What's Icy Wind do? Isn't that like 40? I didn't think it was very good. I like Gengar though. Oh, he's got oh, let me try and remember what it's called. Everything hits. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of the ability, but you know what I mean, right? Icy Wind has a high chance to freeze. Oh, that's pretty good. It's kind of like having a it's taking up the same slot that a Thunder Wave might have. Oh yeah, there you go. In Gen 1, you'd probably have a Thunder Wave, wouldn't you? Everything is Thunder Wave and Body Slam. Relearning all the names. I want to go back out quickly and see if I missed anything. No guard, that's right. Just wanted to see if I missed any, I always forget that the item finder works, so I just want to quickly double check. Didn't miss anything over here? No, okay. So you said I don't need Flash for Rock Tunnel in this game. This is Rock Tunnel. Are you sure I don't need Flash? This looks about as dark as it was in Gen 1. I'll be honest. That's alright. I loosely remember my way around. And by loosely, I mean it's been a few years. That's fair enough. Hello, chat. Hello there. Let's let the power of greed take us around. How many trainers do you think they put in the way of these items just to make people run into them? You definitely need Flash. Well, we can do it. I've played like a million hours of Pokemon Blue. I just want to try and find all these items on the top floor because I'll get upset if I don't. So I bet one of them's like TM sneeze angrily, you know? Okay, there's nothing else in this room. You see, this is what confuses me about the item finder in this game, is I think it shows stuff on different floors. Like, you see how it's beeping and how there's like 4 items on it? They're like miles away. Fling! Hooray! I learned how to commit adultery. That's fantastic. let me... Oops. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Let's just go down through the ladder. This place is almost empty. Did they remove all of the... I think you do get flash from Belter. I'm thinking I must have either have flash here, or I taught it to someone and forgot. You know? Like, I thought I might have taught flash to, like, a... I don't know, like an electric type or something, and just forgotten. The item finder in Gen 5 is really good. It's passive, is it? You just have it on in the background. What Pokemon is King Dedede? He's, Empoleon, isn't he? Let's smash all of these. Those nachos were good, so you could not move. I've had half my dinner. / lunch. I guess lunch. Like, it's 8:45 PM. I was eating half my lunch before the stream. Hello, Geodude. We must have left Flash with someone, though, because I'm pretty sure we did teach it to, like, an electric type or something. Is Empoleon good? I always went for the fire starter. Can I have a heart scale, please? Yes, okay. I like his cry. It always sounds quite scary. Why is he like steel water? Big on, Mr. Rockman. Is there even a chance we get anything out of these rocks? Like, I assume they put them here because you'd get something out of them. Like, there's a ladder right next to it so you could reset them quickly. I figured you'd get, like, some item out of them. You can't call a meal at 8 PM lunch. Well, it's because I forgot to have lunch today, and then I was like, oh, my stream starts in half an hour. So I made dinner, and then I had 10 minutes, and then I ate half of it while setting up. And then the other half's just kind of sitting there going like, hey, what's up? You made me, and now you're just leaving me here to perish. Haha. Oh, rock climb area. We haven't learned that yet, have we? I think? You learn that in Kanto, maybe, in this game, I forget. It's like the super late game HM in this one, isn't it? You had your nice Sunday dinner, not your lunch. What did you have? Do you have a roast patot? Roast patot is a classic. Ooh. I thought that was Mia going like, oh, I'm going to evolve now into a Dragonite, if that's okay. Also, like, after last stream, I went onto the wiki. Turns out Dragonair's stats are, like, really bad. Like, it's an enormous leap between Dragonair and Dragonite. Like, everything doubles. Mirabelle and Furret. What's wrong with, my Sand Son? He learns everything. Yeah, all the everything, like Xmas, it was wonderful. Ooh. In Platinum before the Steel change, he had, like, 12 resistances. Did they change Steel type in Platinum? I thought that was like a Gen 7 thing or something, where they were like, yeah, maybe it doesn't need to resist everything. Oh. Dragonair's trying his best. Mia will always be there. Eventually. Well, and talk with your Pokemon. Are they going to be like, oh, we're afraid of the dark? What's what? Mia's holding something. What the heck? Thanks for the jagged boulder, my daughter. Mia is in danger of falling over. What nature is Mia? Wonderful. She's a wonderful nature. I actually don't know. We'll check in a second. What, did I just get a jagged rock? What is that? Is that a... I don't know what that is, I'll be honest. It's a dress-up item. Oh, okay. Is that Pokemon language? Yeah, they speak English. Mia is sassy. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah, actually, Mia is sassy. Michael is adamant. Africa is gentle. Really? He's gentle. I don't know if I use that to describe him. Buskle is lonely. Sandslash is very hasty. And Long is long, apparently. Adamant is best, really. Adamant's good because Michael has it. That's the reason, you see. Anything else down here? Hang on, I think we want to take that ladder, don't we? I've already gotten lost. It was Gen 6 and they've removed the resistances to probably the least resisted types. Ah. Well, 'cause they added steel because they were like, yo, rock bad. Let's make funky rock that's hard. This layout is not identical to Gen 1. There's all these like extra props everywhere and it's confusing my small brain. Because I thought you just kind of go to the right and there's like a lot of up and down sections with like trainers in them. A Pokemon that's very underrated is Leafeon. It has 130 base attack and defense. Seriously. Why does no one use it? Does it not learn any decent moves to use with those? Or are they just better to use instead? He doesn't get a good grass move until 71. What does he learn? I'm presuming that means he's a physical attacker. He didn't say anything about his special. Alright, let's backtrack and try to go to the right, because that's normally the direction I'd try to go. 90 speed isn't superb. It's fine. It's like low middle, right? This is going back to the entrance, right? I'm gonna go and try and grab off Flash. It learns Razor Leaf until then. It learns Leaf Blade. How much damage does Leaf Blade do? We've got to have Flash somewhere, right? It'll save us so much effort. Leaf Blade is 90 high crit chance. Oh, nice. What was the one in Gen 1? Razor Leaf? That's also like a high crit. I guess that is that one. Move does not mean look at moves. Just remember that. Look for Flash. I wonder if we taught it to that thing that we left with the Daycare. What do you reckon? Do any of you remember? That's disabled. We might have left it with Daycare, right? In your sun team, and it has chlorophyll, so its speed is doubled in the sun. Well, that's quite good then. It's got 180. You don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it. Doesn't Tumpet have Flash? Yeah, I was afraid that might be true. We can just fly back though, can't we? Swordsback with Zawai. What is Swordsback? Is that one of the Sun Moon ones? People don't really do many weather teams anymore, do they? That was more of a Gen 5 thing, wasn't it? Every team having weather. Oh, I like this. You can like drag. That's pretty cool. So Daycare is south of here, right? Did I not use fly? Did I use a town map? Michael, go. Why can I not go here? Oh, you can only fly to areas in the same area? Really? Do I have to go here and walk left a bit? Seriously? Alright, well, we'll do that. Yeah, because there's no infinite weather and it's just turned into a gimmick. Fair enough. Tangrowth too. Oh yeah, Tanglope got an evolution. Where are we now, sorry? Pokemon League reception gate. No thank you. Wait, we don't have to go through Victory Road backwards, do we? You can fly anywhere from the League. What an unnecessary step. You have to fly to 2 different places. Tangrowth can learn Growth, which gives you 2 special attack and special attack on the Sun. Oh, does it do better in Sun? Because I thought Growth was just like 1-up on special. Despite your rage, you're still just as bad at Slay the Spire. What are you doing wrong in Slay the Spire? It's like the first step to trying to get better. Do you know what you're normally losing to? Is it draw? My egg has grown by about 10, your Tumpet has grown by about 8. I can't fit them in my backpack, can I? Yeah. Let's move some boys away. Please. Growth gives you 1.5 attack and special attack in normal weather. Oh, it gives you attack as well, does it? It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we couldn't afford them last time we wanted them back. That was weird. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to look after them for a bit longer, I'm afraid. Did you get the muscle band from your mum? Maybe. You're bad at Silent on Ascension 4. What kind of cards are you taking? What's your like typical choice in your head that you go through if you're given a... So it's like the first act. What are the kind of things you're taking? So here's Egg. Egg has ancient power. And Tumpit has... Tumpit does not have flash. I have been lied to. There is no flash on Tumpit. Oh shit, maybe he had flash and they deleted it. Do I have to go buy it back? Gastro acid? Man, Tumpit, you've not improved much, have you? Did they delete it? Yikes. What is it, Rena? Are you gonna give me flash? Hey, you awake? Do you remember my Nidorina? Wouldn't you agree it's a perfect match for me? It's a bit creepy. You can buy it at the department store in Goldenrod. That's fine. I wish I hadn't just spent $2 grand to get my Pokemon back if Flash is $1 grand. Do we even need to fly? I don't know. We'll look at other things in the supermarket. Is it to the right? Yeah. It's amazing how height as a perspective looks in this game. Hello. Don't need any of this stuff, do we? And you're just gonna sell me like mail, right? Or balls, maybe. Escape rope, actually. How many of those do we have? Let's buy like 5 of those. Thank you. 4th floor sounds about right, yeah. How are we doing on balls? We're fine. Take the lift. Now I'll walk through the floors and talk to the people. We might want to buy something. What about you? What do you buy? X attacks. You see, I wanted to buy a bunch of these because we needed them for a couple fights in the Elite Four. Let's just buy like a few just to have them lying around. Does Woolen have great balls? I'm not sure, but that's a strange question to ask a streamer, I have to be honest. Let's also grab some X specials. Love how Gen 5 improved the height and depth perception. Yeah, they did a pretty funky job. Does dire hit mean you can't miss, or does it mean you just have a slightly better accuracy? Or does dire hit increase your chance of, like, what do these do? Like, this is no, you can't get crit, right? Or is it just lower chance to get crit? Oh, crit chance up, I see. I normally don't buy all these things, but I figured I might as well. You're here, hello. You are, yeah. Oh, these are actually usable. Well, if I'm honest, we're probably never going to use these. It costs 50. Wow, alright. So I'm in 1 nougat. Tasty. 8 mushroom. My small mushrooms. What are the shards for then? Are they for learning special moves or what? Smoke ball. What does smoke ball do? The holder can flee from any wild fight. Cool. It's for the move tutor. Are you trying to make the big haha by asking what items do when they give you the description when you hover over them? I can't read. You think I can read? Chat member. You met Crispy Boy in a random TF2 pub. Huh. You heard of a game called Unheard? No, but I think their marketing team could probably pick a slightly better name for their game. Not on floor 4, I think. Just this guy trading his Machamp. There's Flash. Let's buy 2 copies for safety. X items make stat boosting moves basically useless outside of comp. Yes. Ah, this is double team. No. No, this is protect. Never mind. That's the thing you use to like catch Pokemon, isn't it? Those are walls. That's Solar Beam, Fire Blast, Thunder. Wait, that's Fire Blast, what's that? Oh, that's Focus, whatever. Hyper Beam... Blizzard, I guess. I don't think we need any of those, do we? And you, like... You're not very helpful. Isn't there a lottery thing you can draw in here? Focus Miss, okay. Yeah, go on. I'm feeling lucky. Wow, alright. It's kind of like winning when they play a little bell. What are the prizes? TM02. What is TM02? We're gonna get it right now, I guarantee it. Oh, it's just a berry. Weird. Oh, here we go. Let's buy like a bunch of lemonades while we're here. Dragon Claw. I've already got like 2 of those. None of my Pokemon that want it can actually learn it. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to drink myself. Thanks, Pokemon. Only Mia had hands. Yeah, it's weird. She doesn't have any hands. He gave up on high power moves, slightly less hack. I haven't given up on them yet, because I haven't found Thunderbolt yet. I don't think I'm ever going to find it, because I think you have to earn it from gambling. So we're kind of stuck with Thunder on our electric type. Oh, you have to talk to the lady, don't you? That's posh. It's like being in John Lewis. Yeah, go on then. Thanks for the Prosecco as well. You'll use 95% but never bother with 70. Well, right now we just don't have the choice, really, do we? Do you want to go quickly play the Master Ball game? Where you get a Master Ball. It's a fun game. I haven't played it in a while. I think we played it once, when we first came here. It's not gambling if you can unzip the huge brain to farm it. Alright, go on. Ah. Nice. Never won anything from that. Thank you. Oh, we'll just fly back, won't we? So we want to go to the plateau. Are there 2 victory roads then, or is the idea that you're going through the Gen 1 victory road at the end of this? Because it's a very different layout. You know? Alright, now we want to go back to Lavender Town. We want to maybe see if Sandslash can probably learn Flash, perhaps? It's the same. Okay. It's not really the same though, is it? It doesn't have nearly as many like strength puzzles where you're meant to push stuff through the floor. And it doesn't have that bit where you get, what's the really bad, like, sky something? It's like a really, really bad flying move that takes 2 turns. Razor Wind. There's a section in Gen 1 Victory Road where you have to push a rock. You either push it left or up, or down or something, and you get a different item at the end of it. So we want you for Surf. We want you for Flash, maybe. I don't know. Hi chat, top right by the way. Hey there. Strength puzzles are just annoying because they take forever. They're just a slow boy. Razor Wind's a 210 80 power normal move. Yeah, but come on though, it should be flying. It's basically flying. Where is... Here we go. I don't know why they thought HMs would be a good idea. I don't know either, because I'd always accidentally teach someone I didn't want a HM that I didn't want to teach them, and then I'd be like, oh, okay. I guess my Charizard node's cut for this entire playthrough. Ice puzzles aren't as bad. I think they're fine. Alright. Tumpit. Let's grab you. I think... Actually, do we even need Sandshrew? He has Headbutt, Strength... Rock Smash, Cut. Really? It's only Strength we need to teach. So, is there anyone we can teach both Strength to? And Flash? Who do you think can learn Strength and Flash? Like Onyx? Maybe? Geodude? Strength and Flash? I know Birabel. We don't have Birabel here. Like everyone can learn Strength, surely. Like Nidoran. Sentret. Surely Sentret, right? Laffy might get them both. I think Sentret can, surely. It's like a normal type boy. See if it can learn Flash. Laffy should definitely get Flash at least, yeah. Wow, Sentret can't learn Flash. Okay. Because I don't really want to go through this area with one Pokemon. You know? Ferrets can't glow. Maybe in other countries. In the UK, they're well known for it. Evolve Sentret so you can have Furret as a HM slave. I hate that sentence. Also, does it learn different TMs and HMs? I always assumed that the line would always learn the same stuff. Except for, like, you know, Dragonite having hands. But most stuff. You enjoy a board game... Oh, here we go. So you can learn Flash at least. Can you learn Strength? Because Ampharos can probably learn Strength, right? Oh, Long can. Long already knows 4 moves. That's fine. You do not need Bite. You're going to eat everything by crushing it with a waterfall. You can only see the whole... You can't see the whole puzzle in the ice puzzles. Yeah, I agree. They're a bit silly like that. Yeah, and then we'll just give Flash to whatever. Flaffy. It doesn't matter. Weird that, like, no one could learn it. I thought Flash was something, like, a lot of people can learn. Wool? Pulse. What a weird name. Who gave him that? Get them out of here. Oh, can I heal, please, quickly? Is that okay? Here's my daughter. Take good care of her. Alright, so I just spent 20 minutes trying to save 5 minutes in the rock tunnel. I think that was worth it. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough. Let me go back in this way. What's the board game you have that's basically like the ice puzzles where you can see everything? Is it like a physical board game? Do you have to like roll the dice to decide what it will look like or what? That sounds pretty cool. Go away, Dana. Unless you're gonna give me, I don't know, 800 rare candies, no? Ricochet rockets. Ricochet robots? Oh! Hello. That sounds cool. Every time Windows updates, it destroys Asus's fan profiles with me. Every time Windows update, it breaks everything on my computer. So, you know, glad that I paid for this software to become a service. No point in going through there. I love how they just use the same sprite for the light. Like, they didn't bother making a bigger one. Guess they're saving on space or something weird like that. But it is a bit easier when you can actually see everything, isn't it? Just like waltz through the entire cave. It is very empty though. Where are all the trainers? This is definitely a different layout to Gen 1. Windows does destroy everything, but would you really rather have a Mac? No, God no. I'd rather have a Windows machine that breaks than a Mac machine that nothing runs on, you know? Everyone tries to get the robot to a location with the fewest moves, and the first person to get it in the fewest moves gets a point. How is the board decided? Is there just like 100 cards of predetermined ones? Or do you set them up? You see, Linux falls under the same problem of I want my things to run on it, you know? I kind of like all my executable files that work. And also every time I program it for Windows machines. I don't know if I want to have to start building for Linux somehow. I imagine it's very easy, but come on. I'm lazy. Hello there. Hello. Oh, Chamin Ramen. It has been a while. Hello. How are you? You still alive and kicking? Do I still have Rock Smash as like a TM I can teach someone? You bought Lego Eevee. That's fun. The new Danish hit game. You think Flaffy can learn this? Or Gyarados? Gyarados can learn it. Long. Already knows too many moves. Use Linux in the 3 games that run on it. Hell yeah. There are 8 board pieces, each 2-sided, and you put 4 together at the start. I see. Gen 2 was about saving space. They were to move trains from a bunch of areas like Victory Road and here. Oh yeah. Like, because originally, they were already running out of space by the end of the game, and then Big Programmer Boy came in. Was like, hey, optimize the code so well they could fit the entire Gen 1 in it. It's nuts. How are you doing, Ramen? Your legs still working? And your hands as well? Those are important. The other bits less so, but you know, hands, legs. Let's go grab that item. You finished a black Nuzlocke, saw this stream and thought, hey, this looks cool. That's pretty cool. Where's my Max Repel? Here we go. Like, while it looks like a spray, it's actually just your main character taking the decision not to use deodorant, and all the Pokemon are like, what the fuck? Move away from that. There was plenty of space left on the cart. Game Freak is just incompetent. Oh. There probably wasn't space left on the cart originally, or they probably had like a quota, like you're meant to leave some percentage of it free. Please, you just want to see what wild Pokemon there are. Okay, I'll spoil it for you. It's Onyx, Geodude, Graveler, and Zubat. But sure. Oh look, there's the exit. I'll run around in here for a bit until Repel runs out. And you can see the Pokemon that are in here. First time in the stream. Hello. Hello there. How are you doing? Oh, is Cubone in here now? Right, look. Well, let's see what wild Pokemon there are. Oh look, it's a level 10 Geodude. Right. I really like Gen 2. And before Shiny Zubat XD. We won't get a Shiny Zubat because we have Michael. And there is none better. Oh, a Cubone. He's so small. We will capture him, because we do not have one, apparently. You're pretty good. School's off for 2 weeks, so you're going to be grinding out Team Fortress, trying to get up to 1,000 hours. Is TFT Center onto 1,000 hours now? Yikes. Is that just like the minimum hours to get into it? Also, TFT Center's still going. That sucks. I guess Stadium died, and like all the other 1,000 replacements. People like X and Y? I believe one will find a shiny before he beats spread. What do you think? We're gonna get a shiny Mewtwo. I don't know how, but we will. TFU Center's still a thing. You played one yesterday, wasn't any good. Yeah, it's not historically a very good website. Most of the servers require you to have like 1,000 hours in it. Oh, when people are making the lobby, do they set up the minimum? That's fair. What a horrible sentence. If it's lonely or sad, the skull it wears shakes and emits a plaintive and mournful sound. Well, alright. Thanks for reminding me that it wears its mother on its head. EU has 0 comms. Yeah, no, it never did. We'll just name him Sad. You must give him lots of cuddles to make him not sad. I agree. He's a good bone boy, and he tries his best. Baron von Teapot. Yo, they skipped like, the area below here. There's meant to be a wall here, and then a trainer like here. Like that. That's not cool, Pokemon. What are you doing? Need to press B plus up whenever a ball makes contact. No, it's B and down. It's A, B down. You press. Yes, I know there's a power plant. Somebody screaming. Oh no, it must be a thief. Oh, there are people working there now. That's mighty convenient. I agree. It's just like the middle of a cave, isn't it? Does it mean they kill their mothers when they're born? No, I imagine it means their mothers die. Like, straight up. They're like, oh, I'm gonna have a child. And then just instantly, oof. You always spam the 2 bumpers if there's a Pokemon. Ah. Mash LR. This is where you can normally catch an Electrode, like right here. Oh look, they moved it. These trees are normally down there. This is like the first time you can get an Electrode normally. And this will take you back to like one of the first areas. Hello there, child. What's your favourite Pokemon? Dragonite. Because he's a good boy and tries his best. Here's a small child with her level 43 Skiploom. You know how it is. Oh god, what are you? Like grass type, right? Oh. It's LR start, a method so good it fades to black and back to the title screen. The theory of the skull is a growth. It doesn't look like it's growing very much to me. Remember in Gen 1 when Hyper Beam was a physical and didn't require resting after it knocked someone else out? Yes. Yes, I do remember that. How the frick did you get Dragonair? We're done with the Gen 2 stuff, yeah. We got a Dratini... We got the Extreme Speed Dratini from, not Lance, the dragon bloke. And he was like, here's your sacred dragon. I was like, okay, I'll name it Mia. And I'm looking after her. She will grow strong. In only 13 levels, she will be useful. I don't know, is it 55 you get a Dragonite? I forget. Does anyone learn Cut? Or is that only our son that we left behind? Skiploom? Eviolite. Does Eviolite work on second evolution stuff, or only first? People just spammed Hyper Beam Taurus. Hell yeah. Cuthbert. Nice. But yes. Speed correlated with crit chance. Yep. Also meant that, what does Meowth evolve into? Persian. Persian was really good because it learned Slash, which was a guaranteed crit. Stab. My HM slave, we had to leave him behind. Unfortunately. But that's fine, Mia is here. Also, there's a town to the left where we can get Dig, maybe. I don't know. Aviolite works on any non-evolved Mon. Nice. Dragonite's 55, yeah. I think we still have like 6 or 7 rare candies. So we'll probably just get to like level 50 and then rare candy until it's a Dragonite. Once beat Pokemon Yellow with only a Blastoise. Left conscious, 0 PP and 1 HP. Oof. Don't spam candies, just level it. I know, but like, she's so bad. It gets really hard to level on. Yeah, it's just Dragonite in general, isn't it? Does not gain a lot of experience. The problem is, by the time we get there, we'll have probably beaten the game, you know? Surely we're gonna get to Red at like level 55 on everything, right? What does Fake Out do? Is that when like they can't attack for a turn or something? You go like, oof. Oh yes, this is the Twitch Plays Pokemon area, but slightly different. The left side's opened, I guess. Oh, is the shorts are easy to wear bloke up there? Joey or whatever. Dragonair evolves at 55. Priority flinch. Okay. Oh yeah, we left our sons behind. Let's use Africa. You always get Dragonite before beating all the Kanto gems, but you kill all the wild encounters and all the trainers. Yeah. I'm just wary of the fact that I'm streaming it, and I don't just want to sit and farm forever. I'm trying to avoid that too much. It happens sometimes, but you know, I'm trying as much as I can just to make it so there's always progress. You predicted the Stockholm Syndrome with Dragonair ages ago. Aha! Ack Whack Whack. The famous evolution of Psycho Whack. Strange thing to say. Fake Out only works on the first turn the user is out, always goes first, and always flinches. That seems alright. So it's just like a turn 1 thing people use instead of rock whatever. It's after HeartGold. I'm assuming black and white, right? It gets stab on Persian. Is fake out not duck type? Breaks focus sash as well, does it? Really? I didn't think anything broke focus sash. I thought it was just always left on 1 health. The dog wants to go for a walk. Your dog wants to go for a walk. Take your son for a walk if he is hungry. Or your daughter, I don't know. Your doggo could be anything. Perhaps even a cat. Focus sash only works at full health. I see. It's literally just a one-shot defense thing. Amber Pom can do murderous things to people with fake out. Amber Pom? Really? Also, what is wrong with this Graveler? Do you see it? Are you looking at the same Graveler as me? What's wrong with his arms? His arms don't normally look like that, do they? They're really long. Use it if you go against Mega Rayquaza in Uber. Those are some really strange looking Graveler arms, aren't they? Why are they so long? Has he been doing like a lot of stretches in the morning? Like, you know how a giraffe over many millions of years, over many billions of years, over 4 years, you know how giraffes got longer and longer necks so they could peek over higher and higher fences and look at their neighbours? I think this is kind of like Graveler. Like he's trying to become a bit like Mr. Tickle, isn't he? Reach into the chocolate biscuit jar. You haven't played or watched Pokemon in like 10 years, so you can't help me out with it. Can you help me out with why this Graveler has such strange looking arms? He's the kind of person who would cuddle someone, and like, he'd be able to cuddle himself with how long his arms are, like wrap all the way back around. He added rocks to his arms like Graveler steroids. Do you think that's what they do? They just grab bits of basalt and just smack it on there. Roger Hargreave was an excellent author. I agree. Mr. Men, great books. I don't have my HM boy. I don't need to go get my HM boy, do I? I can just go, surely. Oh, let me get this. Do I need to go back and grab my Sans? I think I do, don't I? Fight me. This hike has been engaging in illegal doping. Oh heck. He gives the rock a lick first so it sticks. Is it like a stamp? It's like, oh yeah, make sure it gets the first class postage. Right, Dragon Rush this boy. Oh girl, you know, it's the same. His arms were always long, he just tucks it. Flatter. But you know, Mia needed that today. Special attack rose. Oh, it's like well, in which case I'll switch off. But it's like Swagger. There's rocks instead of stamps in the Stone Age. I think they just threw rocks at each other. I don't think they had the postal service, did they? You need another 90 centimeter worth of arm, and you could reach around the person you're hugging. What if you hugged a very, very short person? Think about that. Send a grav to your worst enemy, and when he gets there, use self-destruct. It's a very modern way of sending people shit in the mail, isn't it? Just sending someone a self-destruct Graveler. Raichu? Hang on. He uses Zoom Zap. Famous move. Muscle. I wasn't reading, I was like, oh yeah, Michael can deal with it. It raises special attack instead of attack. But yeah, it's like a similar thing. That's just a package bomb. Oh heck. Muscle. Punch him in the face. Why is he using quick attack, not like Thunderbolt? Oh, come on, my son. There's a moon called Zing Zap, so you weren't that much off. Isn't there Let's Go Pikachu? He learns like super duper oof zap, and it's like priority high damage electric move or something. Guts Machamp. I guess I am gonna get bonus attack from this. This is Machamp, yeah. We traded in with R a few weeks ago. Conserving energy is important. but the environment is more. It's alright. Hello, now's not a good time. My son's poisoned. Don't litter, what? I'm not going to dump him when he dies from poison. I'm going to take him to the hospital. Pokemon Blap's not... Blap. Pokemon Blap isn't very difficult, no, that's true. Alright, Mia, don't die. Earth Powder is going to sneeze on me with his little nose. Don't do that. Russell has poison next to his name. That means he can give people unlimited access to their... Limited access to their unlimited internet. Is that a PlayStation Network joke? Alright. Very modern. Poliwrath. Poliwrath's fighting water, right? So surely I can just fly on him. I love how we haven't had Billy for like 20 minutes and we've needed so many electric types. Burn halves attack. People seemed like split on if Guts overrides the burn, like it has a secret thing. It says it just ignores the burn and just gets a bonus on top. Fly on the boy. Here we go. We're killing the Sega Dreamcast system 20 years after it was released. Apparently having online when everyone was using dial-up wasn't a great idea. Apparently though, the Dreamcast version of Rayman 2 was really good. You like Toxic Orb flame sets with Guts, even though they don't work. We can only get Toxic Orb in this game, can't we? Flame Orb doesn't exist yet, does it? I'm also not too fussed if it works or not. I'm still gonna hit use cross chop, whether or not it does 1.5 or 1 or 0.5 times damage, you know? It's not like we have much of a choice. Poliwrath is one of the few mons that can potentially use accurate one-hit KO moves. What, really? Like Fisher? This is where the bloke was that... Wait, this is different. Wait, is this where the daycare in this game... Wait, I'm so screwed around. What is this? This is normally where the guy's house he was broken into was. And there's Nugget Bridge up here. God, everything's like slightly different and it's really weird. Is this meant to be the dig house that you get dig from? Is there a TM outside or something? God, that's weird. That's really weird. And then the daycare's down here. No? No daycare? That's the dig house, yes. This is normally where you can get some people. And this is the bike shop. Cerulean Bike Main Shop. You are correct, daycare and all. Strange. This cool boy rode my bike around and that started this entire bike boom, and I opened a branch at Goldenrod, and they started selling like the wind, but no one comes here anymore. All I have is a bicycle pump. Should I start selling inflatable tubes? Okay, yeah, we'll go do the heal. I was just confused by the layout of this area. You know, while we're here, we'll grab all the stuff our mum spent our money on. I have a package for you. We have choice specs. Guts has always ignored burn, apparently. Alright, who are these like elite trainers? Cerulean Cape? Misty. Cerulean City has a... like it has a river, I guess. Is that what the bit north of Cerulean City is called? Like outside of Nugget Bridge? Hello there. A shady character asked me how to get to the power plant. It must be kept confidential. It's a bit weird. Just ask someone. This is normally where you can get a Jinx as well, isn't it? Explore the Lake of Rage for choice specs. Don't I need to go on a certain day? But we're in hospital now. We're good. We're not going to need Flash again, so we can get rid of Flaffy. Help. We're probably not going to use Surf, are we? We don't need to go to, like, Mewtwo Cave, do we? So we can just switch out to, where's Billiam? Here he is. Join my team again. My Zap son. And where's Sans? That's Sandslash. He's such a good boy. You find it concerning that the hospital hopes to see you again. It is a bit weird. It's like they expect you're gonna get hurt. Bit yikes. He's back for more. Millie is always back for more. He heard that there was a... I just smacked my face with my mic. I'm trying to move it around. He heard that there's a water gym coming up and he was like, hello. Oh, hello, what's up? Doesn't she have a, the water boy who became dragon in this game? Cedra. Kingdra, that's it. She has a Kingdra, doesn't she, in this one? Have I spoken to you? Rather use Pokemon you've been raising even if they're weaker. Magnet Train is fast. Makes Johto accessible. Okay. This is... Is it this house that you normally get Jinx in? Probably not. Or maybe it is. Oh, I'm so happy. It must be. There's a little fountain here. Hello. What are you doing to that Slowbro? You're an awesome slow... combination? Okay. Kingdra's so annoying to have few super effective attacks. Well, you can use just Dragon Rush on it, can't you? And it probably only has Twister, doesn't it? Route 4. Can I grab like a Nidorina, please? Replace Quasi-Tree Overlay with the Void and the Duality of Man. Yeah, it is a bit weird that Sudowoodo is still on our like list of Pokemon in our team, isn't he? I don't know who should be on there though. I'll replace him with Sandslash for now because he's really not doing much. Let's draw a new picture, alright? Look in the top right. I'm gonna be drawing a beautiful piece of art to replace our Sudowoodo, who isn't on this team anymore. I'm gonna draw Sandslash, where is he? Oh fuck, I've forgotten how I drew him before, to be honest. A little tail. Perfect. Do you like that? I call myself something of an artiste. I like to just kind of bring joy to everyone's lives with the power of art. The expressive power of art. He has contributed more than Sudowoodo. 1,000 times more, yeah. Love it, Woolen. Thanks. Hello. Are you collecting Kanto Jimba? Okay. You find it hilarious how this game performs better than most battle royales? What do you mean? It's more popular, I guess. Maybe? Hello, father. Hello, son. Maybe. Do I have to swim against Misty? Like, I get it, I have to go to the Cape or whatever, but I just wanted to see what this gym looks like. That's kind of cool. It's like from the show. Are you meant to use surf then, I guess, and they were all standing on the surfboards? You should illustrate 2005 Flash games with this level of skill. Thanks, means a lot to me, actually. I could go straight onto Newgrounds with that. Are there any secret boys over here? Only secret ones. Go away. I'm busy. You're holding onto an item, aren't you? Your dowsing machine is responding. Yeah, mine is as well, it's there. We need to get a Gyarados back to go back there though, so, you know. Nugget Bridge? No one on here! Really? Can you leave us alone? I'm building a chemistry between us and it's finally working. Really? Nintendo? Sure. There's gotta be a gold nugget here or something, right? Like, the devs for this game knew this isn't on the Game Boy, right? Like, it's on the DS. They could have put some trainers on the bridge. I don't think they were lacking in space on the Nintendo DS cart. Oh. It's a bra. I don't know what they're doing. It seems like they're doing something weird, though, yeah. They're making, like, crystal meth or something. We're having some great chemistry. Oh, you fight this guy and you get a Mew, don't you? They have like a level 17 Slowbro. I think that's later in the Slowpoke. That's later into the maze, isn't it? Oh, you just have a level 45 Oddish, do you? That Oddish is just like, help me. I want to evolve. Please. I'm small, and I'm a plant. No, you have to teleport in the first frame of his encounter. That is how it usually goes, trying to catch Abra. They always run away. He's confused. Nice petal dance, my son. Michael is hungry and will land on top of you. There's a big helicopter pad on your head, and Michael is like, oh yeah, I'll land there. Oh. I've crushed a small blueberry. We even killed, like, Harry Potter's evil brother. Dudley Vernon. Vernon Dudley? Maybe. I'm second. Now it's serious. Wait, is this Nugget Bridge? It's like going the other way. Lass Ellen. A wiggly tough. Mia is not in the mood for this nonsense. TFT Center has no Brazilian lobbies. You're stuck having to play on UGC ones. What do you mean by UGC ones? UGC lobbies? Don't infatuate Mia and then slap her. That's strange. That's very strange. You can do it, Mia. Murder the one that you love. Dursley. Dudley Dursley. I say Vernon. Vernon might be the dad. UGC has some servers that you can rent for a day. Do people not use serveme.tf? That was the site I always used to get servers from. Or does TF2 Center have its own servers now, like TF2 Lobby did, like 10 years ago? A much better site. They mostly do. Okay. What is this, like, Dan Bull character? Apparently UGC do host servers, though no one used them. Mia, please hit this character with your face. Don't do that. Michael, he's done with your shit. He's now going to fly in the sky and just look down at you, angrily. Judgmentally. Here he is. He thinks you look silly. I've never noticed, by the way, but this dog does look a bit like it has like a bow in its hair, doesn't it? Like its ears. Is that intentional? Like its ear is open and looking towards the ground. It's quite weird. Like, I guess it's meant to be a bulldog, right? Is Gramble good in Gen 7? Has Gramble ever been good? It's fairy. Why is it fairy type? What do you look at that character and think, yeah, that's a fairy type? Serve Me has no Brazilian or South American servers. They used to have South American, didn't they? That's a shame. It's received some tools, but it's not great. Has it just been given like a hammer? it's just like, yeah, just smack the enemy with this a few times. You thought Gramble was pure poison, so you didn't move any fighting moves on it. That's fair enough. It is purple. Some lore crap about it being shy and timid. I'm shy and timid, and I'm not the fairy type. I'm a streamer type. They gave Gramble a pickaxe. Go find some diamonds. Okay, Mia. You know how Dragon Rush is only like a 90% chance to hit? 70. 85. I don't know. But you can hit it, you know. The evolution is him getting a jackhammer. Or a power drill. Did they actually give him... Did they change the model to have it like holding a... like a little gun? It just gave him like a Glock. And it's like, yeah, you know, this Pokemon's a bit weak. Just give him a gun. Slackened Decker. That is a brand of power drill, that's true. As is Borscht. I don't remember. You know who I mean. You have a rare subspecies with a nail gun flexing on you. Why is this Tangler so strong? Limited edition staple gun form. What the heck? Ancient power. I didn't realise Tangler had such a high defense stat. He looks a bit like a Looney Tunes character, doesn't he? I always thought. He reminds me a lot of the alien. I forget his name. Martian. Vaporeon. Oh, Billy has been sitting in the back lines for too long. It's one of the few pre-evos that are viable due to their bulk. Well, like, you know, he was the only evolution until, like, Gen 4, right? That was when they added Tangrowth, I think. They have really good defense. I like Tangrowth. I just like the idea that Tangela is actually a good Pokemon now. Or at least, like, decent. Aurora. Stop using over-leveled mons. Billiam he sets the level cap. He is the level cap. He's just too powerful. People like Woolen use Pikachu with sneeze power, and I was like, no, I'll use Billiam. I trust him. Tangrowth is OU in singles. That's nice to see. Also, does anyone actually play doubles? Come on. It's just about figuring out different ways to use Earthquake and not hit yourself with it, isn't it? That's all doubles is. I also like this song, by the way. It's a good mix. Ooh, 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 ow, ooh, ooh, Abim. You do. What's your doubles strat? Are you a Trick Room boy? Oh, a Nidoking. As you do. The bloke up there had a level 45... yeah, oddish. Your level 46 Nidoking. Nice. What is Earth Power? How much damage is it meant to do? What kind of attack is it? Survive. Please don't lower the attack. That's fine. Just use Earthquake, my son. You use Sun in doubles and Sandstorm. Can you use both? Can you have both the Sun and Sandstorm out? Special Nidoking. This is huge brain, actually. Earth Power is a special ground-type move with 90 power. Ground-type Shadow Ball. I see. You say ground-type Shadow Ball, I'd always think of the 90 damage thing as being... Thunderbolt. Is Thunderbolt 90? I don't know. I always, in my head, I'm like, you know, there's like that tier of attacks. I always think of it as like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam tier. That's pretty cool, though. We both did our bet, I have no regrets. That's right, that's the quote. Haha! I see you too have played Pokemon Blue. It is ground Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, it also lowers special defense, I guess you're right. I hadn't considered that. It'd be funny if Gengar could learn both. There's gotta be an item like here, right? Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, double fight, come on. You can do it, Nintendo. You can do it, they've done a double fight where both characters move at you. If EP existed in Gen 3, there would be a difference. Oh yeah, one of them would be physical, because it's Ghost type. Well, that was a lovely set of prize. Sure, just flatten them with your powers. Oh, what? Can we use U-turn or something here? We probably could. Just fly. Fly's fine. Ground is physical in Gen 3. Yeah, so is Ghost, isn't it? Ghost physical, isn't it? And Duck type special. Or the other way around. I thought that's what people were saying earlier, and I said that makes no sense, because Ghost should be special, but you know. They would still be the same, yeah. They'd just both be different to how they are in Gen 4. It's the sound of a nitrogen ball hitting the bottom of an empty can. Still waiting on that sponsorship, Guinness. I know you're watching. Earthquake overshadows it. Oh, big time. Earthquake's amazing. Once when you're bored, you made a team entirely out of mons with a generator and either Volt Switch or U-turn. What's the generator? Is that like you gain health back every turn or something? Why is it this with this man and giant mushrooms? He's always trying his best. There was a guy who beat Pokemon Emerald with only slack off. I keep seeing stuff like that in my feed. What are they? Are they not just like, I don't want to say clickbait, are they not just like videos because someone's run out of ideas? And they're like, what can I do? I know I'll play it, but with this one very specific Pokemon. Like, why slack off? Why Gen 3? Why... I get it's not clickbait because they probably actually do it, but like, you know what I mean? They're really elaborate videos. Are they like the kind of videos where it's like, here's a very niche element of this kind of game. I'm going to spend like 40 minutes going into every single detail about it. Because those are kind of cool. I like those. What I don't like is when it's like, my top 2 favourite scout weapons in TF2 that isn't the stock. You know, like really niche specific things that are there because they've run out. Michael's paralysed? No, he's not. He has a cherry berry for some reason. I don't remember giving that to him. It must have been before the Elite Four. Like, ages ago. Goes into routing and stuff. That's kind of cool. The 8 top 10 videos. I know why people like them. Like, it's in human nature to really like orders and lists and stuff. I understand that. I also understand that they're never going to go away as a result. But, you know, you're not going to see me watching many of them. What was the last top 10 video I probably watched? Probably like... I don't know. It's because normally, if it's a game I already play, I already know the top 10 best whatever. I don't need to watch a video on it. Reaction videos, you hate them but you're addicted to watching some. You know what is technically a reaction video? And I've never thought about it until just now. Watching... Oh fuck, what's he called? Who's the bloke? Steve MRE 1989, the man that just sits and eats MREs and his channel's like 20 years old. Nice hiss. He says that. The rare steel type Pikachu. Hell yeah. You know him? I love those videos. He just sits and eats MREs and goes, "Oh yeah, this is like pretty good." I'm like, "That's pretty bad." Here's a crumpet from 28 years ago. Those are I've never thought about it, but those are technically reaction videos, aren't they? I love Steve. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. It's just so good. Who's Seth Everman? Northern Lion vids are just reviews of his own gameplay. I mean, he's done you know, that's probably the last top 10 video I watched, when Northern Lion did his reviews of every Ironclad and Defect card. And they were all awful. He was like, "Oh, this is almost as good as a stock Defend, which I give a 1 and a bit." It's like, no, NL, no. No, Defend and Strike are the worst cards. You don't want those. He's like, "Oh yeah, I really like Body Slam. I put it in every deck." It's like, no, you should stop doing that. That's why you're losing. A lot. Here's your Nugget. You took on one more battle as expected. Okay. You love him opening the World War I British beef paint. I just love it when he's like... Yeah, so, here's like an 80-year-old pack of biscuits. Probably the tastiest thing I've ever eaten. They're perfectly preserved. Made with natural ingredients. YouTube recommends you a video about a guy reviewing military rations. If it's Steve1989, I highly recommend them. They're really good. I don't know what it is. It's just a man... I guess it's like a mix of unboxing, reviewing, reacting... It's like everything that the human brain is like, yes, I want this. Learning. You watched him eating the Brazilian Navy's ration. My favourite ones are when he does 24/7 rations, like, so not 24/7, 24-hour rations, where it has like a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and then like snacks in it. Those are the best, because you're like, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna have for breakfast today, Steve?" So, "Oh yeah, for breakfast today I'm gonna have 2 wheat biscuits and some toothpaste." Have you seen the Japanese guy making knives out of different things? I've seen them in my feed, and promptly blocked them. I haven't watched them, no. I watch, the only Japanese bloke I watch on YouTube is Jun's Kitchen. Like everyone. I love him. He's great. He does good cooking. I almost cried when I tried to put tapioca in water. What is tapioca? Thrash? But hang on, what's Thrash? The user rampages around for 2 or 3 turns and then becomes confused. It's just strength but worse. Alright. No. He's the guy with the great cats, yeah. And he's, girlfriend? Wife? Girlfriend? She has a channel, which is also like millions, which I don't watch. But they both have a second channel, which is like just him and his cats. And one of his videos is just him doing the washing up, and it's really nice. I don't know why. Primitive technology is good. Yeah, I agree. Tapioca and farinha are the most Brazilian foods out there. You literally only find them here. What are they? Did he put like a powdered thing in the water and go like, oh yeah, this tastes a bit weird. That seems like the kind of thing he'd do. Yeah, just, you know, don't be confused. How about that? Well, didn't work. Don't hydro pump me, that's weird. And because that hit, it means we should have used Thunder earlier. Billy, you can hit. Try your best. 50-50. Oh, well, you know. Apart from Woolen, Michael Reeves is your favourite YouTuber. That's not Michael from Vsauce. What's wrong? Is, Balding Science Man not good enough for you? Is asking for advice on the Discord channel allowed? And yes, which channel? Yes, and yes to both of those questions. Yes is the right channel. Anyway, I don't know, just ask. Do you not know Reeves? No? I had a friend in college whose surname was Reeves, maybe? Or school, I don't remember. Thanks. So we can only go to Bill's house now. Oh, Sea Cottage. Oh, I've done it again, oh my god, he's an old man! Oh, no he's not. He's in Johto. Oh, he's in like Goldenrod, isn't he? You mentioned a round blue Pokemon that has leaves growing on its head. You have that Pokemon, may I see it? You want Oddish? I can show you Oddish, but it'd be nice for you to put a machine in here, you know? What Tapioca? Am I saying it right? Is it Tapioca? I feel like I'm mispronouncing it. Nothing new, I suppose. This way you get like a rare legendary from an event or something. That makes sense. It's starch extracted from cassava plants. Use it to make weird bread that has no taste but combos well with cheese and butter. Okay. Well, you know, anything that makes a bread form of thing makes me happy. I love bread. So was Misty not at Cape Cod? Weird. Rare legendary Giboy. Let me in. Your favourite video is when he made the monster drink shooter. Sorry, who is this man? He makes stupid robots for YouTube videos. Stupid robots. He amped up the AP so high it became a pressure washer. Enter the gym, yes. We entered the gym earlier. There was nothing in it. Mia is feeling better, so you decided to take her with you. We don't have just like a Thunderbolt lying around we can give Mia, do we? No one wants 69, do they? We are going to use electrodes, don't worry. 100,000,000%. We're going to use 8 electrodes. Let's go in, let's grab our Gyarados so we can start using for Surf. Farinha. Oh, sorry, Piranha. Farana. It's basically flour and heroin. Sounds quite Brazilian. Very exotic, that's what I'll say. Oh, what are you doing on your crack today? Oh yeah, you know, just some flour, some bread. Delicious. Recommend it. Where's our... What am I looking for? I'm looking for Gyarados. I'm blind. I'm not only deaf, but I'm also blind. How have I managed that? Oh, is he not... Maybe his, Yes, okay, that's fine. Maybe he's just not shiny... Oh, he's not shiny in his little picture here. I see. Give me him instead of Sans, please. You didn't trigger it. You need to go to the power... Oh, do you need to go to the power plant to get Misty? Okay, I don't think I'll need my Sandshrew for that, will I? And everyone's health. Yeah, everyone's healed, okay. Sure. Let's go to the power plant then, I guess. Here in the Amazon you have something called... how do you pronounce that? Saucy A. Tukuma? I'm not going to get banned off Twitch for saying these words, am I? I'm not going to get like the moderators coming in going, hey Woolen, tone it down on the hard drugs. Oh fuck. I was like, oh, I've come back. This means I've got my sans shrew, right? No. Ah. No. No, 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 no. Oh, I loosely remember this in Gen 2. Isn't Lance already here? And he's like, he just beats up the Elite Four on your way down there. Isn't that like a thing? Or like you beat up Team Rocket or something. I don't remember. But there's like, it's different to Gen 1 where you just kind of show up. It's a fruit that has orange meat. So a bit like a peach kind of has a flesh thing, doesn't it? It's rich in oils and vitamins and is delicious with bread and tapioca. Okay. Oh, a Sea King. Something very few people have probably ever said. Except for that one bloke who said he really liked Sea King. This is for you, one bloke who wanted Sea King. We'll add this to our team. He'd best come with Waterfall. Actually, saying that, Sea King used to learn Waterfall at level like 14. What does it learn now instead? If it's not Waterfall, does it just learn like Aqua or something? Aqua Tail, I don't know. It's smaller than a tennis ball and 80% of it is seed. So it's a bit more like a pomegranate then, where it's like mostly the seeds. But maybe not like the pomegranate in that. Whereas with the pomegranate you only eat the seeds, with this thing maybe you eat everything but the seeds. During spawning season, Sea King gathers all over, causing rivers to turn brilliant red. That's a nice image. Like a kiwi. I guess like a kiwi. It has a hard skin you have to peel off and then cut the red meat. As long as you're not eating like a person, that sentence is fine. Are there any zappy boys out here quickly? Oh, a small one. Is the question channel on Discord? Yeah, questions is fine, off topic is fine, general is fine. It's entirely up to you, man. Just in like the order of... Oh wait, there's no wild Pokemon in this one now. Like this is not the power plant I was expecting. It was, so it's not abandoned anymore, I see. Hello, Woolen, hello. General's the most active, followed by off-topic, followed by questions. So if you want something to be visible for a long time, questions is probably the easiest. The manager is up ahead, but because someone wrecked the generator, he's both sad and furious, and sometimes he's laughing out of desperations. I'm ready to blast something. Lewd. He would steal apart from the generator. If I catch him, he's going to see what I can do with my charge beam. That's very lewd. Do you have a Doug Trio? I'm going to trade it for my Magneton. No, I've got Billium. Someone made off with a part that's essential for the generator. Okay. Hello. Someone's phoning me right now, sorry. I got word from Cerulean, a shady character has been loitering around. You have an amazingly delicious fish called... You're not just making me say, like, penis in Brazilian, are you? Or Portuguese? You speak Portuguese in Brazil, right? That's the thing. Tambaqui. Another one called Bodo. It is Portuguese. Aha! See how worldly I am. I knew that. Portugal now is a shadow of its former self, but it did give Brazil its language. It were not colonized by the English. Or the Spanish. The Portuguese. So there's a shady character. Are they by the house here? No? Is it you? Is he up in that weird area to the top right, do you think? That earlier I was like, oh, this is where you catch a event Pokemon. Maybe he's over here. My assumption was that he was by Dig House, but I didn't immediately see anything. But we'll go back there in a minute. Come to Brazil. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Your city, Manus. Not Manus, that's a Dark Souls boss. Manaus. Manaus? 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 Was colonized by the English and the French. Oh god. The worst combination possible. Both English and French. You both get croissants and bonjours, in addition to, like, I don't know, slight racism and an underfunded school system, probably, if you got the British in there. We always bring the best of the British. Hello there, old lady. Yeah. You sense a sinister shadow hovering over you. It's a bit strange. This, like, 8-year-old over here is like, oh, don't worry about grandmother, she's just crazy. She's into warding off what she believes to be evil spirits. I'm sorry she startled you. I did break into her house, and there is a giant, like, 9-foot-long dragon behind me, I guess. He described your city, lol. Exactly. Now, it might seem like I don't know my geography, but that's true. They said Cerulean, right? There was a shady character. It's not you. Oh, they're in the Gym. I see. Is it our bloke? Oh, it's... Ouch. My snoot. You have booped it. It's a little awkward, I'm afraid. Could you move to the side, perhaps, a little bit? It's just a bit... It's a repel that's constantly active. Does it actually work? I thought it was like a worse repel. Like it sometimes still gets Pokemon. Oops. I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, okay? I was very busy. No time for talking. Not good if I'm seen by anybody. Hello, I've seen you. Oh no, you've seen me. I make big mistake. What is that? Pokemon Nintendo. Your localization team. Is he meant to be like an idiot? Is he like, hey you, forget you see me, okay? You seen know nothing, okay? Yugi! I use my flame swordsman. Alright, Misty. I'm here to sneeze on. Where's Misty gone? This guy's meant to be a foreigner. Yeah, that was my assumption. That's like video game script writing 101. If you want the character to seem like a foreigner, you just make it so their English is slightly screwed up, but not too screwed up. Go off towards the Cape. That's got to be over here, right? Like it's this. Oh, there you go. The Portuguese were the biggest guys. Oh no! Oh no! I'm from another country. Yeah, no big business, okay. If I did stop the energy, be big tranic. And unlucky for here, people. Secret. It is my mission, so I shall tell you not. But if you do versus me, a man I will be, and mine secret you will tell. You understand? Battle begin, we do. It's like playing Team Fortress again. The Portuguese were the biggest blokes in the Atlantic slave trade, so Brazil's largest demographic was slaves. But the Amazon, due to the distance, had little to no slavery. But almost everyone there was free men. Did they just not end up moving their slavery trade up into Brazil very easily then? And slowly die out from there, other than the language they took? He's ruining the chemistry. How will they create the poison now? They're creating a poisson. They're making a salmon, I believe. Mia. Do you want to learn dragon dance? Nah. Yeah. Strong very be by you. Okay, that's a lot of words. Tell me mine secret, will I? Machine part still by I. Hide it I did in gym. Near inflatable tube put it, I did. Look for gym at. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure will Team Rocket. Come from Johto. Will they mine allies? Yes, revenge they are. You say what? Team Rocket, bye-bye, a go-go. Broken up it is, says you. Oh no, should I do what now on from me? ... okay. My country go home ... Make Team Rocket I will ... Goodbye so long. Oh, I've just started a crime syndicate. What's wrong with that guy? Oh look, they're reminding you. You will not bother us, right? Yeah, that's right. I did just bother both of you. Hang on. Very poetic, I agree. I can't... Really? Alright. Tile-based collision. That's what I was expecting, I guess. Oh, so it's not... it's not an item finder item, even though it's invisible. It's You know, just keeping you on your toes. I've also just remembered again, I don't actually have to be holding down the sprint button. It like auto sprints. Even though I've constantly been holding down that button. Or Buton. In the infinite ancient words of Simon Honeydew. The Buton, Lewis. Let's go back to the power plant then. We fought 2 Pokemon on the way here first time. Do you think we can do better than that? One thing you like about Portuguese is how different it sounds in Portugal and in Brazil. Is it like you speak the same words, but the accent is like entirely on the other end of the world? And like, you know, do they put their own different spin on it? Because like, you know, England, America, Australia, English-speaking countries, but like the Australians call everyone cunt. And the Americans kind of, they took out a bunch of letters for some reason. I don't know why. It was a bit weird. It was very strange. You do the exact same grammar. Because if I go to Australia and I'm like, hello, may I have some tea? They won't know if I mean dinner, lunch, the drink tea, or like the letter T or what. Yeah, you can have my cooperation. I've got the sun now. Estonian and Finnish. Is Estonian close to Finnish? Do they speak the same language? This is the part, yes. Just attach it. That's it's that easy. He pulled out like a LED. Whoa, whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks. Thanks. Surprising any Pokemon come within a mile of you, considering you're riding a giant water dragon. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're getting to me. Charge Beam. Didn't I already have that and I, like, deleted it because I didn't need it anymore? Charge Beam. Yeah, that seems pretty crap. I think this is a bit late to be giving me this, right? Yeah, not even Mia can learn it. Not the same language, but they borrow words from each other. Okay. Isn't there some weird collusion between the Finnish and the Japanese as well? Or am I misremembering? I know they love their sauna. Or sauna. Excuse me, but can I have some dried leafies with hot water, jolly lad? You mean, can I have some, leafy weefies in my, muggy wuggy? That's how you speak British, if you were wondering. You have to speak like you're talking to a child all the time, and you are the child. Portugal has almost Russian-like pronunciation of stuff. Why are they, like, harsh on the consonants and stuff? Sorry, I bought the power plant back. Is Misty really still not here? I thought that was all it would take. I love saunas. I haven't been in a sauna for, like, 12 years. It's been a long time. Maybe longer than that. You don't know about Japanese collusion, though. I thought there was something... I think it might be, like, fishing or something. They share some vague culture. They said Misty was by the Cape. I don't know where. Hello. Hello there. Can you not get off here? Okay. Guess it is a family game. Misty is northeast now at Irk. Is she in that spot that I've gone to like 3 times now thinking that's going to be a rare boy? Or do you think speedrunners can go through here without losing any speed? They're just like perfect. Oh, there they are now. That's not Misty. She has hair. Well, Misty, you've got a boyfriend. Why did you have to come and bug us now? Do you know what they call people like you? Pests. Yeah, this is a date spot. If you have 8, you must be good. Okay, then come to Cerulean Gym. Misty looks different in this game. You only go to the sauna in the winter, because it gets as low as 21 degrees C, and that's too cold. I'd love to have a sauna. Do you think there's any flats in London I could afford on graduate wage that have a sauna built in? Probably not, right? She doesn't have short shorts. Did they take her short shorts off? Because that was like half her personality. She has 2 halves, right? She's ginger and she has short shorts. Those are the 2 halves. I remember the trees being this big. There weren't really trees in the first version. They were just like little bushes, weren't they? And ropes. Now, here we go. There's a gym now. Let's put Billiam at the front, because of course we're going to put Billiam at the front. You crazy? And we're going to give you the EXP share, like I should have given you back ages ago, because we clearly still need it. As low as 40... Wait, did I actually not give it to you? Sorry. I didn't, did I? Oof. I actually have to pay attention to the message that comes up. Yes, switch them. Minus 40 degrees C is, that's death. That's death right there. I'm used to England where it's like pretty cold and wet and rainy, but it's, you know, not on any extreme. It's only extremely boring, I guess, in terms of weather. Wear all layers. I like doing that, yeah. Wear like a nice big hoodie. Any excuse to wear a big hoodie is a good one. Alright, Billion. Layers as in like, you know, a shirt, a jumper, a bigger jumper, scarf, hat, whatever. Wearing more and more layers of clothing. Nice. You can't wear a shirt at home or else you sweat all the water inside your body. That is very different to the UK. That is very different. Here it's like, oh shit. I'm not wearing a 48 different layers of sheep wool. I'm going to freeze to death. And also it's slightly rainy. And a bit grey. Go out in a short and a shirt. Okay. Like right now I'm wearing a shirt, some trackies, my slippers, my socks, and my Discord partner hoodie. Because I like to show off, and also it's super comfy. I'm in relaxing poolside, so I've got enough strength. Why is there a sailor in like an inside swimming pool? A lot of people go on the streets shirtless. People do that in the UK as well. They're called old men with very hairy chests. They'll walk around the supermarket with like nothing on. And you go, come on, man. I'm not going to use rain dance because I'm in a water gym, if you're wondering why I don't use rain dance to get thunder to be more accurate. That's Russia, don't people? I mean, Russia would do it as well, yeah. Go out in like the minus 40 degree snow and go like, hey lad, how's it going? Going to drink some nice vodka, because that's what we do here. The problem with the Amazon is the air humidity is ridiculously high. Does it not get hard to breathe sometimes? In Scotland we go taps. Oh, taps AF at 15 degrees. Isn't that like a... Isn't that like a thing you put in your food? You have like a tapas. The odd men are either spooky skeletons or absolute units. Yeah, it's strange. It's a very cute swimmer. Swimmer sprite, I guess is the word I was thinking of. Sweat here doesn't cool you down. Is minus 40 hard to breathe? I thought it was more humidity that might make it hard to breathe. Like if it's so humid, it's just like a thick blanket of air. And like mostly water, you know? Nice. God, that's just like a really happy looking face. Look at that. And also no belly button, which is a bit strange. I'll be swimming quietly. Yeah, you do that. Still can't go that way. I have to leave and re-enter, I guess. And they always have tans, these like shirtless men, old men in the supermarket. They're as bronze as a statue. I like that these trainers, like, you don't actually have to fight any of them, they just exist for levels. Please stop one-shotting the gym Pokemon. It's not me, it's Billy that's one-shotting them. There's some spots in the forest that have no air inside. In the forest? The place where all the oxygen is made. All of it. Absolutely all of it. There are caves with giant crystals that are so hot and humid that water condenses inside your lungs and you drown on dry land. Yo. That's very hardcore. You're not supposed to breathe with your ears. You have a face mask on and a scarf and you don't find it hard to breathe outside. Fair enough. The government makes the air. That's probably how they control the people. Not through like political power, but by literally saying, yes, you have some air today. Kind of like the UK. You didn't realise there were natural vacuums on Earth. I didn't either. I had no idea. I knew there's like Dyson vacuums and like Hoovers. I didn't realise that the forest itself was like one giant vacuum cleaner. We thought it was water things that produce oxygen. I assumed that's where the most oxygen would be the middle of the Amazon, right? Like, you know, like go back a couple million zillion years, you got all the ginormous fauna and flora we used to have, because there was more oxygen, wasn't there? You're not nervous at all. You're cool and confident. That's right, it's because I used Maybelline in my hair. Hello. Nice spin, I like that. I like that she talks about the beauty of breaks and actually was like spinning. That's a nice touch. Aha, Cloyster. The clitoris Pokemon. Zap him, Billiam. Chat, what's the most extreme place you've been? The most extreme place I've been to... Iceland. Not the country, but the supermarket. I used to shop there in my first year sometimes. It's pretty extreme. Bought a bunch of stuff at TK Maxx before my first year of uni, like my pots and pans and stuff. Got those from TK Maxx. Are there Pokemon in this water here if you like swim back and forth? Algae produce the most oxygen. Isn't there like giant sets of algae in the ocean that are like miles long? They're just like floating around and they're all technically like the same organism, or they're linked together at least. Like a strawberry plant. There would be no air, it would just be really thin, yeah. The public bath with your father. Public bath? Public bath. I've been to, in England, there's the Roman baths in Bath. I went there. I drank some of the water. It was disgusting. It was like warm and horrid. You've been to the middle of a desert in Mongolia. Oh, just like the Grand Tour blokes. And also a rainforest mountain in South China. That's very hardcore, Horocho. I was expecting you, you pest. Might have a lot of badges, but you better not take me too lightly. My Poeta Pokemon are tough. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is a good tune. Prepare for a tune, chat. Okay, are you prepared? Misty, you need to put underpants on, please. She's not wearing short shorts, she's not wearing anything. She's just wearing like a shirt. Nice disable. I will now just thunder a few times. Yeah, she's wearing like a small jumper on top of her swim costume. One-piece swimsuit. No complaints from me. No complaints from me at all. At least she doesn't look like 14 in this one, you know? Most extreme places you've been... Wait, I can use... You're not ground type. I'm gonna Google it because I've actually forgotten. Is Quagsire ground type? Cock. That's actually awful. Damn. Whatever. Use Africa. I should have switched. Misty knows Flash and is just hiding it under her jacket. That's a good comment. Hunt Jacaras. Jacaras? Jacares? Jacares? I don't know. Sounds cool. Oh wait, I can use Waterfall because you're ground type, aren't you? So I'll still be able to have a stab. Or I could bring out Michael, I suppose. He's got Water Absorb. Oh, thanks. I would not have known that. If only Mia was a Dragonite, you know? Just fly. We can learn his moveset this way. Does Water Absorb give his better stats, or does it help his health? Oh, Rain Dance isn't that bad, actually. Use Grass. We don't have a Grass type on us, do we? Gives him HP. Okay. Michael can do this. He's just going to crit once. And because I use Rain Dance, it means I don't have to use a X accuracy. We were originally going to have Tumpet as our grass type, but then we put him with the Daycare. He's like level 36 and knows no moves. So we've just kind of left him. Misty is just wearing a one-piece swimsuit. Oh. I love how it only knows a Water Pulse. Is there really not a better move you could give your level 49 Quagsire? Yeah, I thought she might use a full restore or something. Oh my god, it's taking so long. At least it's not platinum. Water Pulse is alright, is it? Is it though? Isn't her thing like Bubble Beam? Nice, Michael. He's now confused. Special defense went up. That's fine. Use Super Fang on tanks. Good thing I've got Super Fang on my Raticate. 60 BP special on a Mom with low special attack is meh. That was my thought as well. That he was using like a huge stab Earthquake against my water type, but just like a tiny little poof against my other son. Mia leveled up. Dragon Dance? No. Oh, he is gonna know... Probably... Well, he's not gonna know Surf, is he? Probably just know like Ice Beam, isn't he? Do you want to give Muscle a go? Ice is weak to fighting, right? I'm pretty sure Ice is weak to fighting and ground, right? 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 Offensive. Ground, flying... I don't know how to use that website. It is weak to fighting, isn't it? Not ground. It's not weak to ground, just fighting. It's strong against ground. Okay. Well, you see this Mario 64 character here. We're going to use Cross Chop on him. Unless Ice Beam freezes us or one-shots us, maybe. Which it might, I guess. Muscle isn't that tanky. Thank you, Hit. How much is this going to do? Ooh, Muscle. Nice. So, I guess we hope that they use a... I'm not going to bother using a better heal. I'm hoping they're going to use like a full restore, right? Or like miss. Use like another move. Yeah, full restore. That's fine. Because that means Muscle has another chance to crit now. Now, no, he's not going to miss. I know you're thinking, oh, Cross Chop, that never hits. Don't sing. That's actually better. That's a lot better. That means if we hit the next Cross Chop, we'll have won. Or we might just use a low kick, I guess. Guaranteed kill. Yeah, low kick works. Low kick's definitely going to kill, right? It has to. It's going to take ages for you to have a chance against Red with this level curve. Not if Michael crits every single attack. You know? Always have a backup, and the backup is Michael critting a lot. Also, I'm banking on having a dragon type. Muscle wants to learn Scary Face. Which one's Scary Face? Reduces its speed stat. No. You can give up on that, that's fine. The only fighting type you like was Lucario. Yeah, I was never too big on them. It's more of a recent thing that I even use them. Use Gyro Ball on Michael. Can we get a Gyro Ball TM and give it to Michael? You're pretty good. Thanks, Who's the meme guy that said that? You know the meme guy from YouTube? He says, hey, that's pretty good. That one. Not Pink Floyd, the other bloke. No, oh, Billy, you strong young man. iDubbbz. Is iDubbbz's name Ian? Him. Oh, Billiam! So you see Explosion. Alright, Megumin. Use Gyro Ball on your Theraform. Gyro Ball is, the slower you are, the better it is against them, right? Viable special attacking fighting types. Isn't like Mi and Shao or one of those like weird Gen 3 or 4 ones that I don't really know. One of them are pretty good. There's like a psychic / fighting type, isn't there? People don't understand when they see you running Pharaoh with sword stance. This contains Thunderbolt. Oh. You can learn that in a TM. Offensive Therathorn is really good. You normally just see him as a... Like, he's on a lot of teams. You normally just see him as like a spike setter, don't you? What did I just get? Water... Floop. Water Pulse. 1600. Can anyone learn that wants it? Mia could learn it instead of Aqua Tail, I guess. Not Theraform as a pure attacker. Yeah, it's not really something you hear too much of. Okay. Well, there's Misty down, I guess. Where do you want to go next? If we go back to, Wait, where'd you get Zapdos then, if you didn't get it from there? Aquatile is way better. Also, it's physical, isn't it? You want to go back to, Saffron? Perhaps go west this time, maybe. Special Tyranitar. Can you have a special Tyranitar? What'd you give him, like, Flamethrower? Because a normal Tyranitar you give, like, Earthquake, don't you? I don't know, like Night Slash or Dark Pulse, I don't know. Wouldn't have minded a Tyranitar on this team, I'll be honest. Yeah, we're gonna have to go... Oh, we could go down to the Safari Zone area, right? Fuchsia? We go to Vermilion. No, we'll go west. We'll go west. What's the attack that splits the health between you and the opposing Pokemon? Endeavor, yeah. Go south of Lavender for the scenic route. Oh yeah, the one along the waterfront. Do we want to go there? Can we go there? Isn't there a Snorlax? We'll grab out our cut, son. Plane Split. Pain Split, you remember it. What's the difference between Endeavor and Pain Split then? Is Endeavor you do more damage at low health, and then Pain Split is you reduce both your health, or you equal your health, or what? You like moves that ignore defense buffs. It's an interesting idea. Endeavor lowers the opponent health to your health, and Pain Split evens your health out, so it might heal you. Okay. Get rid of Feraligatr for now, and bring out our Sand Slash. Just because you might need him for stuff. Take him out. Can't you give it to, like, Pidgey or something? One of them can get Endeavor. Articuno gets Mind Reader and Sheer Cold. What do those do? Do you not just give him Ice Beam? Or Blizzard? So we don't need Billy at the front, do we? He's already fine. We want Mia at the front. Do you remember? Your team is so pleasing, it's hard to put your finger on but why it is. This team? It's because it's filled with such good friends. That's a cheese strap to make one-hit KO perfectly accurate. What is? It ignores stat buffs. Endeavor lowers the opponent health to your health to make one-hit KO move perfectly accurate. I thought Fisher is like, if they're a higher level than you, it'll never work, or something. Wasn't there some RPG? It wasn't Pokemon, it was a different RPG. That was meant to be stupidly, like there was a final boss that's meant to be incredibly difficult. But they accidentally made it so like some move that's only meant to one-shot enemies that are lower level than you, only one-shots enemies that are higher level than you, and you can use it to one-shot all the bosses. Using stuff like Foresight, Odor Sleuth, Mind Reader, Lock On to make sure one-hit KO moves always hit. What would you use other than Fisher? Like, Drill Peck or whatever. One of those. I can never remember which is the actual flying type move and which is the one-hit KO one. They're all such good boys. Heck yeah. Yeah, Drill Peck. What else is there other than Drill Peck and Earth and Fisher? You're having one team being one-shot by an Ice Tank with Lock On and Sheer Cold. Oh, is Sheer Cold one as well? Guillotine? What's Guillotine? Is Sheer Cold only a thing that you can get on Articuno? Yeah, it's Horn Drill, not Drill Peck. Yeah, it gets confusing. Ice Tank what? They don't exist. What about, like, Mamoswine? Isn't he an Ice Tank? How about we exchange phone numbers? That hasn't happened for a while. Guess the developers, like, forgot until just now. Sheer Cold, Guillotine, Fisher, and some other stuff. Fishing spot. It's called the Silence Bridge because everyone walks on tiptoe to avoid scaring the water-type Pokemon. Okay, I'll just ride on my bike if that's okay. Very loudly. Hello there. You're not walking on tiptoe, are you? The wind has changed direction. We're fighting Wind Waker. Mamoswine's good because of Ice Shard and Stealth Run. Okay. Because it's very slow when you give it Ice Shard, so it always hits first, right? As long as stealth rocks exist, ice tanks will never prosper. Is ice weak to rock? Isn't Mammoth Swine ground type? Is ground type not immune to stealth rock? I thought steel, ground, and rock were immune to stealth, or were immune to sandstorms. Articuno got screwed. Does Articuno take like a ton extra damage? Like 8 times or something? 4 times. Ice only resists itself and is weak to fire, steel, rock, and fighting. Okay. Nothing is immune to stealth rocks. I didn't mean, I meant sandstorm, not stealth rocks. But I said stealth rocks. Maybe levitate, dude. Levitate, mate. Ground resists rock, ice is weakened. On Mamo, so it's neutral. GameKeep continues to make bulky ice types instead of fast attacker like they should be. Who's the ice one in this game? Like Weavile? Sneasel? That kind of thing. Those are fast at attacking ice types, aren't they? Magic Guard are immune to rocks. If you switch in with your Espeon, does it make the enemy take a ton of damage? There's Weavile as one of the few fast attackers. Fair. Weavile was like 10 years ago though. Oh. So is it still just the case then that like Articuno got screwed over by stealth rocks like the other birds, but it's not as good as Moltres or something? Weavile can one-hit KO and outspeed Garchomp. Seriously? Can outspeed Garchomp? In Gen 4, it's the only way to say that it's not Ubers. It's the only that is not Ubers that can one-hit KO Garchomp with the Ice Berry. What's the Ice Berry? Safeguard. Is that no crits on your team? No, similar thing. Zapdos is easily the best bird, yes. Is it like the first ice type move you do does more damage or something? Let's quickly go back and grab more PP. It weakens damage from ice moves if they're special effective. Oh, so even if the Garchomp has that, he still dies to the Weavile. What move does Weavile have that does so much damage? It's not just Blizzard, is it? Ooh, grabbing PP. Hell yeah. What is Icicle Crash? That sounds cool. It halves super effective ice damage. Does that just mean it does normal damage? Or what? We have big PP now, yes. Our character's been drinking a lot. Sturdy Shedinja is boring me. What does Sturdy Shedinja mean? Truant Skill Swap. Only if Weavile is timid, choice banded, and has a full investment in attack. Oh, so you have to like breed really hard for it, do you? Sturdy Shedinja still dies to weather and poison. But is that the only thing it dies to? Does Sturdy mean it will always be left on 1 health, or what? Sorry, what do you mean Sturdy? Doesn't Shedinja have like another ability that it's always meant to have? This is also the first tank we've seen. Simple Beam, and then use Geomancy with Xerneas. Ring Out, that's weird. Don't do that. Not if it's paralysed and has goggles as an item. Signal Beam. Wonder Guard Electros. What are all these things you're saying? A crit? No. That's mean. Come on. I have to go all the way up to the shops now. Have an air balloon on him. A balloon? What's the Shedinja thing that's like, it only takes special effective attacks. Super effective attacks. Well, I thought that was its ability. Surely you can't give it Sturdy. Wonder Guard, is it? Can other things have Wonder Guard? What's Electros? Also, isn't Shedinja the one where, like, if you evolve it, you actually have to have, like, a second slot in your backpack? And you get 2 Pokemon after evolving. What's the other one you get? It has 1 HP, so you can get it Sturdy, most attacks won't hit, but it's hard to set up. How so? How does Sturdy work? I thought Sturdy is it can't get killed in 1 hit. Is it means you're less likely to get killed in 1 hit, or is it guaranteed not to get hit? Ninjask, who's a funky fast wasp boy. Okay. I see. Only in doubles. Can you use like protect and... You presumably can't use a substitute on him, right? He's only got 1 health. Oh, a double fight. Michael's fine here. Guaranteed from full health. Wonder Guard's impossible to skill swap to and from a Pokemon. Is that just like a hard-coded thing? Like you can't use Painty Boy to do that. Vic and Tara, look at them. Magmar and Sunflora. Sturdy leaves you on 1 health after getting hit by any attack that would kill you on 1 hit. And it just does as it says then in that case. Sunflora sounds like a type of like a branded sunflower oil. Trick Room Pukumuku. That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Sturdy means that if you have full HP, you will always survive with 1 HP if a move would normally 1-hit KO you. Because his HP is technically 1, you give Sturdy to him so he'll never die. Does he either get Wonder Guard or Sturdy? Whoa, I haven't seen a Solar Beam this game at all. And it crit. Wow. Nice. Oh, it's got sunlight, I see. It lost some HP because of its solar power. Alright. I hope Michael's fast. They're fighting a sun team. What does Sunflora evolve from? Like a little seed? Seedot? Maybe. Trick Room, Power Trick, Shuffle. That would like swap its defense and attack around. Sturdy only has that effect in Gen 5 from on. It does not stop poison burn damage or sandstorm or hail damage. It would work against like the Elite Four and stuff though, wouldn't it? Wasn't the record for most damage given to Mega Swampert? Why would it be Mega Swampert? Wouldn't it be like Mega Rayquaza or something? I didn't just make Muscle Punch Michael, did I? Like Guillotine. Gen 1 to 4 it only prevents 1-hit KO attacks. Like literally just Guillotine and stuff. I just made Muscle Cross Chop Michael, didn't I? I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Luckily Michael just doesn't care. He does not give 2 shits. He's like, come on man, that's a bit rude. Wait, cancel. Just low kick it. Hey guys, hey Clara. Sick. Mega Swampert on your rain team. What? Who is it? The funny chompy person who gets like a nice hat. And they have like double attack because they get sheer power. The Mega version of them. Wouldn't that do the most damage? Or like Mega Rayquaza? Why Mega Swampert? Also there's a Mega Swampert. Morwile, yeah. Good night, man. Thank you for popping in. Michael 4-time resists muscles. That's why they make such a good combo. They always try their best. Mega Swampert gets a move that's like Ice-type rollout. Oh, I see. Can it just build up to do like 100 and 200 million damage? Mega Quay is why a new tier above Ubers was created. Yeah, anything goes. Hasn't anything goes always been a thing? Because it allows like weird strats that you normally don't do, and like double team and stuff. Wait, hang on, was there anything on here on the left? Like a hidden item. There's normally a cup thing around here, isn't there? Oh god, I have to use Surf to get all the way over there. No, it's created because of Rayquaza. Beware can tank 1+ Dragon Ascent from Choice Banded Quasar. That's a lot. What does Dragon Ascent? And what is Beware? Why Beware specifically? What resists Dragon? Does anything resist Dragon? I thought this was red for a second. I was like, what the heck? Its Ice-type rollout on the max damage against something very weak to ice and has all its defenses weakened. Dragon Ascent is actually flying. Steel resists it, Fairy is immune. I see. Beware is a big, floofy pink bear. Let me Google it. Oh! That's a Pokemon? I thought that was like a visual novel thing. Like Danganronpa. I thought that was like an evil guy. It's a flying type close combat. That's pretty yikes. There's 120 power with 100% accuracy. Does it also like lower all of your stats? Yeah, but where's pretty cool? Is that Sun and Moon? Does it evolve from anything or into anything? And also, why does that... Do a lot of things tank +1 as Dragon Ascent? Or is it just him? Tentacruel, Billiam. He evolves from Stuffle. Oh, is it meant to be like a teddy bear then? I see. What is Fear? Is Fear the one we use like Endeavour a bunch? Right? And then like Quick Attack or something. You have like a really low level Pokemon with it. Arsehole Evil Rattata. Oh yeah. Wait, is that actually what it stands for? I didn't think that's what it stood for. I thought it stood for like the moves you use. Pain Split Nose Pass. Any team that has Nose Pass somehow on it is a good team. Is Fear banned in like all the leagues? Like, is there actually no counter to it, or what? Or is the counter just not attack it? Like, you just set up on the thing? Or what? He has Fur Coat or something that halves damage from moves that make contact. Oh, I see. So it's like, it's literally just him. That's pretty cool. Does that not mean it has like double defense then? Surely. You're right, Game Freak. The counter is using priority moves. Status entry hazards. Fear is legal, just use priority. It only beats new players. Do you normally have like something on your stealth rocker then? Because you normally send out your stealth rock guy first, don't you? Or spikes or something. Do you normally just yeet Quick Attack on it or something? If you build a really bad team that can only attack, you lose to Fear endlessly. Yikes. You send your Espeon first, what, Magic Bounce? Could you do that because you assume they're going to use spikes first? Who else learns Magic Bounce other than Espeon? Because you normally only see it on him. Hello, Turbo Boner. You force the entry hazard mon to switch. That's fair. That's a pretty good strat. Pretty good strat. Mega Sableye. Oh, so it's not very many things have it. The Green Bird. Like Xatu. Yeah. Fear relies on you hitting them though, and it's pretty obvious if they send out a level 1. Yeah. Hello. Chun 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 chun. Okay, it's fine. Just nothing weird going on there. Hello there, I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. You seem to like fishing. Here's the Hyper Rod. I love fishing. Espeon has 130 special attack and use it with choice specs, so Psychic kicks like a truck. Do you still use Psychic? Didn't they add like a... not Psy Wave. They added something. Psy Shock, maybe? Which hits against their defense instead of special defense, and everyone used that now, I thought. What's most important? It's a good question. How echoed voice pixelate Sylveon with metronome held item? I don't know what any of that sentence meant. Oh, come on, I'm sorry, but Billiam has to be in here for this. This is what he was made for. What it means is that because you force the entry hazard mon to switch, you basically get free damage. Yeah, that's fair. And also you don't have to deal with spikes, probably. Does Magic Bounce work with Stealth Rocks as well? Like if they're setting up, does it stop it? And if you use Magic Bounce afterwards, it doesn't really do much. I'm gonna use Muscle, because Gyarados probably doesn't know any flying type move, does he? Hang on, you don't know any decent moves either. I was like, oh, I used Low Kick. He's flying type, isn't he? You're falling asleep, it's like 26 degrees in here. That's pretty nice. I'm assuming Low Kick will still do some damage, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a heavy boy. Man, I should remember that. Gyarados is like nothing against Muscle. That's a very warm mouse temp. You should drink more juice. Yes, go drink some nice clear juice. Mia's getting some good levels. Nah, just keep staying in. You already had a lot today. No, just have some water. It's fine. I like that the level 37 boy is still going to be as heavy as the last one, so low kick's going to do even more damage. Somehow it did less damage. Hold on. This isn't the ETF12 18v18 Prem match livestream. Yeah, it is. You're watching Muscle vs Gyarados, the only two teams that still play competitive Team Fortress. You feed the fire like you would feed your child, that's why it's so hot. Do you have a fire in your house? Was it you? There was someone in chat who had like a cozy room with like a fireplace on. That looked nice. No, you'll stay in. You'll buy a Switch if the next Pokemon game has a bug evolution. Do you think it would just have like giant black eyes and like big antenna? The item metronome means you gain a damage bonus after successfully using the same move. Sylveon has the ability Pixelate, where normal moves become fairy type, and can learn Echoed Voice, which is 90 power special move. By investing Sylveon in full-on speed and special attack, you create a special attack machine gun that deals 20% more damage each time it uses the same move. You're kind of making like a rollout, aren't you? But like a much better rollout. Already starts in like 5th gear. You're in the living room. Yeah, it was you. You're sitting in the living room right now, rather close to the fireplace. That sounds so cozy. Sunday evening, watching Pocket Monsters with the fire on. Do you have the lights off? And like a beer or something. Echoed Voice is 40-bit grows in power. Is it one of the things that is Hyper Voice is the flat 90? I was going to say, is it one of the things in like a newer gen that they just buffed it for some reason? Like Leech Life or whatever. One of those bug type moves. It's like suddenly does like 100 million damage now. Ooh, strong bones. I can sell that later for crack money. Go for a soda or kombucha. Pokemon battles lure people in. That's good. Yeah. Drink some milk, yeah. Have some milk, even. It's milk that's, oh, like that, you know? Have a hot chocolate. Go right now and make one. Bulky Volcarona. You see, whenever you say Volcarona, whenever anyone says Volcarona, I think of, is it no, not Camerupt. Who's the Gen 3 turtle that looks like it should evolve from Camerupt? He's like a really small little coal boy. Torkoal, maybe. I always think of him whenever people say Volcarona, and not like the bug bloke who's like flying and has big wings. Hot chocolate larger than beer, and that's a hard fact. Hot chocolate's larger than beer if you want to have a hot chocolate, definitely. I'd love to have a milk. Oh, I had such a good hot chocolate yesterday, chat. I had an instant one, which I don't normally do, but I was like, I don't want to use milk today. I put some cream in it after I've made my instant hot chocolate. Cadbury's Highlights, by the way. It's the good one. I have both Cadbury's Highlights and the normal Cadbury's, and also Cadbury's milk one that you use, and also like just some posh hot chocolate that I've got in the cupboard. I've got 4 types of hot chocolate in my house. But I had the Highlights instant one, and I put like some cream in it, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually the best thing. It was like something I used to drink all the time in my first year, because I couldn't ever have enough milk. They only sold singles in my supermarket, and it was too heavy to carry back. I didn't have a car at the time. So I had instant more than I normally might. Cream with instant hot chocolate is so good. You should get the radio card from Lavender. Oh, yeah. Because Volcarona has like 110 or 120 special defense, you use it with high HP and special defense investment. So you can use special attack as its setup fodder. Quiver Dance ups the special defense. Okay. Don't forget to grab the Infini bag because you defeated the Butt Bandit. What is that sentence? What on earth? It's funny watching people try to spam Hydro Pump on Volcarona. What? Hot chocolate with M&Ms and whipped cream. Why M&Ms? Like the sugary, kind of not like industrial chocolate thing. Cream is your favourite classic rock band. Heck yeah. Mirror move failed. Nice. Any plans on a Woolly 3K sub special? I might sneeze. I don't know. We've been at like 29,000 for the last like year. It's not exactly, we're not exactly rushing into 30,000 subscribers, you know? It's It's kind of funny looking at, is it like Social Blade? You can see how it's like growing, and the moment it hits like 29k, it just flattens out completely. It's a big yikes. I don't know why. Lately, it's been getting more subs. Last like 6 months, I had like 50 subs a month, and then this month, I've had random days where I get like 10 or 20 a day. I don't know from where. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not even making daily videos or anything, which is normally what would spout that. There's got to be an item in here, right? Come on. Come on, Nintendo. Hey, how about we bring out your Pokemon of mine for a battle? Sure thing. We should go back up to the top and get more... PP? We can... Spoink? Oh no, if he ever stops spoinking, he'll spoink himself into the grave. It's like a Thundercats thing, isn't it? Remove him now. It's for his own good. Unless when he's fainted, he stops springing and dies. Rice M&Ms? What the heck? Whipped cream doing the whipped creams are big. Whipped cream? Why not heavy cream? He's the lasagna crab. I know Crustle the lasagna crab. Rice M&Ms get expensive. As in, is it just M&Ms made with rice? Are you not just having, like, Special K at that point? Or, like, Rice Krispies? I used to have a Pokemon card of the thing that Spoink evolves from, I think. Hypno Toad. You can get with people like lasagna. I've never been big on lasagna. Weird, considering how much I love cheese, but when I was younger, my mum would make like a vegetarian lasagna, and I'd always ask her to take the cheese stuff off, and I don't know why. I hated it for some reason. I just really hated it. It was really strange. What is Stroganoff? It's like a Pokemon ability, isn't it? Whoever invented the nut X chocolate combo is weird. That is already a strange sentence in of itself. Spoink was the first shiny you ever had, but it was a different colour because it was female. What the heck? Oh, you thought that it wasn't shiny, you thought it was female and was a different colour, I see. So you ignored it and left, what the heck? Did it not have like a shiny animation as it popped in? Do you have new cooking with Woolen when you reach N subscribers for element N in the set of all natural numbers? Have you been doing your discrete maths coursework or something? Because you should be using your symbols. Come on. You didn't know about shiny Pokemons. What the heck? We're gonna get a shiny sneeze in the next area. Watch out. It's gonna be very powerful. Achoo. Woolen radio card, yes. Oh yes, I remember. I'll remember that, I promise. You hold no food to be better than another. You don't have access to the symbols. You can just make it up. When you played Gen 3, you weren't aware of shiny Pokemon and you found a shiny Kyogre and killed it. I would be also quite sad about just killing the legendary and not just like throwing 1,000 Ultra Balls going, come on. Woolen will remember that. Sorry, we're not allowed to talk about dead companies anymore. That's pretty horrid though. You beat me with your speed. Oh heck. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, they are remarkably well trained. They can piss on the floor and everything. Hello there. Tim, I'll give you a little hint. Don't think my girlfriend's much stronger than I am. Women who don't take love seriously and who are reckless might get hurt. That's a good statement. You know how to solve my sub-count problem, just be a little more clickbaitish. No, I could also just keep uploading 3-hour-long Twitch VODs. How about that? My pocket monsters seem happy with that idea. Dragon Rush the Christ out of this young boy. Want to know how? See those 7 tips. Top 7 tips from the coolest gamers on the crowd. Are they going to tell us what they're going to send out next? Oh, they aren't. That's cheeky. Top level carp in the vicinity. You went like Sparkle Sparkle and stared at you. It was the first Spoink you'd ever seen, so you were like, ah, those colours were special. You didn't think the colours were special. Oh, thanks Psychic Tyranny. It's a see-through DS, I made it myself. Does Dragonite learn Outrage by level up? I don't know about Outrage, but doesn't it learn, Oh fuck, stop hitting my son. Doesn't it learn... Oh, don't use Earthquake, that boy either. It learns, oh god, what's it called? Or is it? It might be Outrage. What's the dragon type move that you normally want? Maybe it is Outrage. Yeah, it learns it at like level 70, 100, doesn't it? Thanks, Turbo Boner. That's a good comment. Slight overkill, Mia. Billy always gains boosted EXP. You're the strongest. Alright, Journey. Outrage 64, D-Dance 53. And also, I think Dragonair and Dragonite have the same... Alright, I got your girlfriend's number. Dragonite and Dragonair have the same movesets, right? Like, level up. Level up tiers? You know what I mean, right? They learn the same moves by level up at the same level, if you know what I mean. All of them. Maybe it doesn't learn, like, Wing Attack or something, but you know what I mean. Calcium again. That's what your parents named me, don't judge me. I'll judge you quite hard if your parents called you Turbo Boner 2014. Thinking into the future, weren't they? Something about his Pikachu. Dragonite learns Outrage at 52, but he evolves at 55. It's more, I think, so you get a Heart Scale with it, isn't it? But also, yes, that's quite a thing. Doesn't that mean Dragonair learns it, then? So I would like Outrage. You have a cold pillow in between your legs. Based on what you were saying earlier about it being 200 degrees, that's probably not too bad, is it? Consider not using offensive remarks based on stereotypes associated with your name. Oh, sorry, Turbo Boner. I was only thinking about myself. Hex, you have big milk, Woolen. Stop talking about my milk, that's weird. Where did that come from? Oh, Thunderbolt! Can I have that? Can you, like, peel it off your Pikachu and send it to me? Mia, no. Oh, nice. I don't have to spend any money because Mia is good. What do you mean, Zale? What are you doing? You're not being rude, are you? Mia, please. Maybe deep down you identify as a small boner. Well, Turbo you know, that's its speed. That's not its size. In Gen 4, Outrage is accessible to Dragonite via Tutor. Oh, do you have to use Tutor? Do you not level it up? Shed Skin is so good. Let's pull out Muscle. No, actually, no, let's leave Mia in so she can get the level. Don't call it boy milk, that's strange. That's very strange. Small boy milk, that's even worse. That's time to post a emote in my Twitch chat. I can do. If any of you have subscribed, you may also use the same emote, if you agree with me. Thank God for extreme speed. Does this guy just have 58 level 32 Pikachus? Mia grows closer to being able to sneeze really angrily at 120 base power. Dragonite does learn Outrage. At level 64. What the heck? Could we not, like, Heart Scale it? Because I'm assuming we'd rather have that than Dragon Rush. Doesn't it even have more PP? How much PP does it have? Do you not use it, like, once and then it just goes for, like, 5 turns? For free? Right? I didn't realise Extreme Speed would be so useful. My god. You recommend you do not evolve Dragonair at 55? Why not? What is your recommendation at that? Dragonair evolves... Oh, it learns Outrage at 56. Okay. That's a good idea. It's like when you get Charizard in Gen 1, you want to wait for your Charmeleon to learn Flamethrower first. Because otherwise you go your whole playthrough with Ember, and you play the game for like 500 hours thinking, wow, Fire-type's kind of bad. It only learns Ember. Hang on. And then you give it Fire Blast, and your boy misses all of his moves, and you're like, you know, that's life. Oh, Vapor.
Scorpion 64.
That's still Gay Scorpion 64, isn't it? Thanks, Vapor. You got the 22 months. Tier 2. Oh. Thank you. Another such ooze you can fit in there if you like. Haha! You're ground type. Where's a woo? It's a tier 2 sub, so it has a different sound effect, which I haven't changed from when we used to have Gay Scorpions as all of us our sound effects. If you use Universal Randomizer, you can make all Pocket Monsters evolve by 14. Including Dragonite. That seems a bit cheeky. Dragon Rush this boy. Wuthek Jan for Dragonair Outrage at 61, so stop this mischief. So, do I... what? What do I do? Do I get Mia to... what? Do I just rare candy up to 61? Do I evolve it? What is this level 65 Magikarp? Stop. Do I try and find a heart scale, maybe? And get a level 55 boy with it? Or what? I guess we're gonna get Billion on the case. Level 65 Magikarp new meta. It's your new YouTube video right there. Defeating Billy with only a level 65 Magikarp? Question mark? Not a good idea. Huh. Gen 4 Dragonite Outrage at 64, so just play the game. I think I would rather have a Dragonite that learns Outrage a bit later than having a Dragonair for like more levels than I have to, but surely. Any opinions on fish? They're long. Some of them are small. You know? There's a Weasel. Have I run out of moves yet? I still have an Aqua Tail. That's not going to help much, is it? Ooh! One... English written one. Human. Thank you. The 5 months. So is it 1 human, 11 human, 1 human, 1 One human? 10-second delay. My stream isn't on a 10-second delay, is it? It shouldn't be. Yeah, it's on like a 6-second delay. Longer than it should be. I've got it on like the shortest delay I can physically have on Twitch. Like this is the lowest delay I can have on my stream possible. I think you can test. Can't you like right-click test? Yeah, I see you typing that. Isn't there a thing on Twitch if you click on settings, advanced, low latency, video stats? Oh, ad stats. So far I've played no ads ever, so that's useful. Useful piece of statistic. Video stats. It says buffer size 2.6 seconds, latency to broadcaster 3.7 seconds. Latency mode low latency. So it's a 2 point something second on top of a 3.7 seconds. So about 7 seconds delay, yeah. That suck. If you pause and... You don't have to refresh the entire page. If you just pause and play the stream, it should try to catch up a bit. Also, remember, some of the delay is from me reading something in chat. Look, I'll write something myself. I'll go... blah, blah, oh, enter. So whenever you hear me say enter, it's when the delay started. You use those 10 seconds to cut all the parts where you suck, so you come out as a real gamer. Oh shit, you got me. What the heck, Turbo Boner? Don't out me like this. This child actually just called Ginger. It's like, what's it called? Show with Chicken Run. That's it. It's like Chicken Run. Hello. Just saving. That's okay. Just staring you straight in the eye. Nothing weird about that. I should go to Rock Tunnel to get myself an Onyx. Do you think he's got like 4 Onyxes on it already? Also, hang on. You know how in Pokemon Stadium they have like random names? Why couldn't they do that in the series? Is it just too confusing? Yeah, chickens like having little bows. They want to look handsome. There's this influx of fake gamers who say stuff like yeah, I shower. That's a big lie. Your boner is turbo, but your words are hurtful. Shit, who's coming out again? I wasn't looking. Sandslash is nice, I like him. You forgot his name, so you all called him Ginger. Yikes. But also true. Muscle, low kick this boy. Wow, you're faster than something muscle. Isn't that amazing? It's a literal rock, and it's half your level. That's cool. Can you get Sandslash in Gen 3? Golem. Precious. Sandslash had turbo thighs in Moemon. Let me Google this. Moemon Sandslash. It's not going to show me pornography, is it? I need to put Moemon in speech marks, don't I? Moemon? Nothing. I can't find Sandslash. It is literally Pokemon, but all the characters are anime girls. What the heck? That's adorable. I guess I know what I'm playing next. You're allowed to play that on Twitch. It hasn't got anything like inappropriate in it, has it? No, we can have my phone numbers, that's fine. Sure. Have you seen the Ferret Walk song? I haven't. Have you seen Hamster Dance? It's a little known indie gem. Let's go back to Lavender Town. Something about, remember that? You go to get your card. Oh, you're still here, are you? Moemon only exists up to Gen 4. Oh, it's not one thing! Is it like ROM hacks of Gen 1, 2, 3, 4? I thought it was just like one thing. Like a Gen 1 thing. Only Moe Pokemon. Wait, what does like Onyx look like then? And does it do like the randomizer thing where you can unlock like Gengar and stuff? You can like evolve Gengar, I mean. I wouldn't lose like all my viewers if I played that. It was primarily a Gen 3 spriting project. Okay. Mia, your speed. You're still faster. Ooh, I'm hungry. Lovely. Everyone here wants my phone number. You know, he says he's going to go eat. I bet if we come back here in 26 years, he's still going to be standing still. Having not gone anywhere. It's definitely faster to fly at this point, isn't it? Hi, I followed you. Thank you. On Twitch, I hope. Oh. We've been getting some decent levels. Do you think we can get a Dragonite by, like, the next gym? I think it'll be a while. If you play Moemon, you can get daughters with monos. What the heck? Wait, in Moemon, or is everything female? Or do the male ones look the same, or what? Make a Risk of Rain chat in Discord. Are enough people playing it, Daniel, that you want that? I don't mind. There will be a pair of underpants in the mail. From Armin. Yes, on Twitch. Heck yes. Daniel can't do it. Only I can make channels. Remove Minecraft and Slay the Spire. I'll remove you. Yes, all female. Okay. You're all loser channels, Daniel. Cobra berries. Why Minecraft? Do people not use the Minecraft one? Isn't it also like Terraria? Come on, we've got to have given her like 50 grand by now, right? Where's my choice specs, Nintendo? What's the physical version of choice specs? Choice band? Are those the ones that give you... Because you could give that to your Outrage boy. Yeah, band. But shouldn't we want that on our Dragonite if we get one, right? You finished your exams last Friday. That's good to see. How did you do? Do you know? How did it feel, at least? Make a Warhammer 40k channel. I'll make a Lord of the Rings Warhammer channel and just post pictures of my Warhammer that I found. How about that? Look at this speed run. Look at that. I even went down the wrong area just to keep everyone interested. I don't need to hold down the run button, do I? And look, we're back in the action. Instantly. No, we're not. Oof. Yes, choice band. Hello, Woolen. Hello. Is there any way we can get choice band in the game, guaranteed, without having to go through all that song and dance? Babe Pig in the City 2 channel, when? I don't know, but continued good taste on that front. What's with all these, like, balding men? What's up? Hello, just when you leave... Oh, it's Cameron the photographer. Of course it is. Battle Frontier, but you'd have to grind for BP. Oh, I see. Yes, that's me, I guess. There's Michael. Looks a bit like a Gengar, I guess. Frontier exclusive, so no. Oh, that sucks. But you can get Choice Scarf from your mum. Doesn't sound very strong. Featherwing. What the heck? Don't be rude to each other, chat. Be kind. Or pretend to be kind, at least. Nice mirror move. All these Fearos love them. They actually perfectly mirrored our move, which missed. Good thing you're raising your speed stat. That's gonna help a lot with your mirror move, I suspect. It's 40k torque. We get heated quickly. Yeah, I noticed. I didn't realise it was so hardcore, the Warhammer 40k thing. So, I'm assuming this is like a video game, it's not the physical board game, right? Who is this parry guy? A Dark Souls character, hello. Do you want a battle? We'll meet on Route 45. Who is that? What does he want? No, you're talking about lore. Is the lore the same between the games and the other stuff? How many rare candies do we have, just out of curiosity? Right, we have 5. We theoretically could give those to our son now, but... How about we use our rare candies when we get to level 59, because then we can go up to level 64 and get outraged, something like that. Who's this man as well? You're not Cameron. You're Cameron's brother. Sometimes I go back to the places you met your pocket monster. I cannot follow your Warhammer convo at all. His spine is ethereal due to lemon rust breaking it. Like, none of that sentence makes any sense. Mia, don't take this from that small duck. I know he can balance on his foot, but please. I sometimes wonder if it was better to get Dragon Rush over Dragon Pulse, you know? You're nice. Me? Or the chat? Thank you if me. Thank you if chat as well, I suppose. What's going on in this area? Suicune, hello. Just getting the bike music going on. Is that weird magician man gonna come up? Yeah, hello. Not the first time. I'm starting to understand what Suicune is after, and I'd like to keep this info to myself. Suicune likes a hilly place near water up north. Very cool. You and chat. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can still talk to you. Do you not run off? Suicune likes a hilly place near water up north. What do you mean by a hilly place with water up north? Are we actually meant to chase it? Like, are we meant to chase it right now? Or is that later? Is that why he's still hanging around? And by north, does it mean north of here? Like, it's not just going to be like here, is it? You can go catch it now, yes. Catch it at another point, I'm sure. It does, but way up north. Okay, so I thought by north it might have meant I'll just follow it up the waterway. Okay. So is that the last of this magician man? For now. He just does his own thing. But we can't go this way, can we? Oh, we can. No, we can't. I was right. Heck. Please. Help. Until you catch Suicune, yes. Oh, you have to catch it. You have to chase it, then catch it. Oh, I see. I see. I see. This is all very different to how it was. It's quite nice. Why are they singling out Suicune, though? Was it because it was like the crystal thing? Why Suicune, not like, Entei, or whatever? Dog version of Jolteon. Hello there, my small son. Well, if you kill Suicune, I'm assuming it just respawns later, right? Like, you just get the experience. God, Twitch hates that word. I don't know what it is. Twitch does not like it. Respawns after the Elite Four. Okay. Squirtle. Do you just have all the starters then? Yeah, I'm having to manually allow those. Is that not Aggron? Is that a different thing? Charmander. Was that the name of a person? Or is that the name of your Warhammer character, or what? I'm confused. Is it a Pokemon or a Warhammer character? My new favourite game. I think that's a well-balanced mix, sure. Making like his nut mix, going on like a nice walk with his dog. Put some Brazil nuts in there. Some cashews. Can he have a shout out? Sure thing, Mark. I think I've lost contact with my chat. I think you've all gone to another world, haven't you? Net member. Oh, hey, Cake. It's nice to see some normality in here. Going back to watching Fresh Fortress episode 14, season 3. Oh dear. Thanks, Mark. Can I continue to crush this giant bird with my long tail, if that's possible? Just like that. And then zoom. Cake, don't bully my Twitch chat. They're trying their best. Especially Horror Chow. I don't know what he's talking about. No idea. But I think he's trying his best. Shut up, Woolen. Well, thanks, Daniel. Am I done yet with this, like, long route? How much is there on Route 15? Christ. We have 5 rare candies in this game. I don't remember the route. I don't remember this route being nearly this long, or even existing at this point in this game. Does this not just go straight to Safari Boy? It's normally where you find like the Rage TM. Quagsire and Quagsire. Okay. Yeah, just cross poison it, that's fine. You pump all of them into Dragonair and give the others more screen time. I guess so. I was just trying to get up to a level, because it's going to take a while to get it to Outrage. And it's way easier to go between level 50 and 59 than it is 55 and 64, you know? That was the idea, at least. Because then we can learn... Because people were saying Outrage you learn way later. I just Google it, you know? Dragonair learns at Gen 4. We'll try and Google it and find out. Okay, I guess I'll use Extreme Speed. Dragonair Gen 4 moveset. It learns Outrage at 61, not 64, so I can start using them at 56. So we'll get Dragonair to 56. And then evolve it. Maybe you have to go up to 57. Does it evolve then learn moves, or does it learn moves then evolve? I forget. Or is it different? Because doesn't Charizard learns Wing Attack or whatever when it evolves? But some things learn moves before it's evolving, right? Maybe not. Outrage is 64 on Dragonite. Thank you, Mike. Outrage is 64 on Dragonite, but not on Dragonair. Is one of you going to fall asleep because of Yawn? I'm assuming Shed Skin doesn't get rid of Yawn, right? Surely. There's no PP left for this move. Yeah, it's not going to get rid of sleep. That would make no sense. I'm glad you're enjoying the Fresh Fortress, I guess. Turbo Boner 2014. What we can do is we can go to the... It's not Future City, is it? I'm thinking it's pink. Can we go to Future City, find the Pokemon Center, fight That's not going to be Koga, is it? Because he's a Elite Four. Whatever it is. Is this Rage? No, PP up. Then we'll come back out here, kill all the trainers, and then hopefully get like a level 61 Dragonite or 62 or something. I don't know. West of Cycling Road, east of Silence Bridge. Thank you. I like that he just completely ignored the existence of the city. And it is very fuchsia. Did they get rid of the Safari Zone because it's in Johto? Pal Park. I'm Wobbling, yes. Your dad told you about you. I'm a hotshot trainer. Sure? Catching shows. Do I not need to have like a Game Boy Advance thing in my DS? I don't want to take part. I didn't know that Pal Park was a thing you could do in single player. Cuthbert has 2,000 points. Can you top that? My rival. Rare Pokemon take forever to appear. No, I never catch them myself. I just like catching shows. Are you just letting out Pokemon and recatching them? Is that in the lore? My son is a big fan of yours, Woolen. Are you that famous? I didn't realise I was famous. What? I thought I was more famous for like beating the Elite Four, not for catching 56 Pidgeys. What? It is a good game. Is the zoo still here at least? Hello? Yeah, I know it. Shard to Berry. I trade Berry for Shard. Oh no, no. I thought it was the other way around, like you give me shards for your berries. They get rid of the zoo here. Oh. I guess the zoo was kind of empty in Gen 2 when you came here. What do you think this is? Let's get this hot chocolate game is. What kind of hot chocolate are you getting? Oh, it's just a red apricot. Ah, you see, is it red because it's red? I'd believe you if you say that. I guess we can just use muscle in here, right? Help. There were all these girls that looked identical. What? That's a bit rude. I'm Janine. Hocus pocus poof. Look just like her now. Is that the gym? Is that the gym in this area? Green and black's hot chocolate. Oh, green and black. I haven't had green and black's hot chocolate in a long time. Last Easter. Very strange. But I was talking to my mum on the phone when I was out shopping around Easter, and she was like, oh, I'm going to just send you like... I don't know, it's like 5 or 10 quid or something. Go buy yourself an Easter egg. And I was like, oh, thanks, Mum. That's unexpected and also way too much money. And I was like, can I just buy like really expensive hot chocolate instead? She was like, yeah, do that. I was like, oh. Which one of them is... Oh, this is different to Gen 1. Because in Gen 1 you play it on a Game Boy screen and it's really hard to see. You have to like tilt the thing at a weird angle. Is this the same layout as... I'm trying to fight all the trainers is why I'm going this way and not... How do you know I was real? Wait, what? Oh. Thanks, Mark. How did your YouTube playthrough go? Are you enjoying it? How to coffee? Alright, so you go get yourself a... Isn't it a queen also ground type? I wonder. I actually have no idea. Get yourself an AeroPress. And then get yourself a coffee grinder. And then yeet some beans into the coffee grinder. And then yeet those beans in the AeroPress. And go, heck yeah, now I've got tasty coffee. That is super effective. Your Sevens team made finals, but you heard the format is dying. I'm surprised that it's still a format, to be frank. Good, your friend helped you out. That's good to see. Mia, you're gonna become so strong. Oh dear, I appeared to win. Sevens is Prolander. Can use instant coffee instead of beans. If you can at all even just get like supermarket pre-ground coffee, it's a million times better than instant. Instant has its place, but if you can avoid it, do, you know? It really, really, really is way worse. As someone who's drunk a lot of instant coffee in their life, you know? I've had a lot of it. Oh, you actually do have to talk to them. Do you think it's in the same spot as the original gym leader in the middle? You don't have to give me your parents' money in bits. I'm happy that you're just watching, even if only for like a few minutes. You don't have to give anything. Turbo Boner, can you not go to your supermarket and buy like a cafetiere? Even a little one's not that expensive. You don't have to buy a ginormous like metal one. You can buy one of those and put some pre-ground stuff in it. It's going to be way better. Thanks, Mark. Why does watching ads for bits not work for you? I don't know, it's only US and Canada, I think. So if you're not in US or Canada, it might not work. It's a bit weird. That's right, I'm a boy. What's wrong with a boy dressing up as Janin? Nothing at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. California lad. I'm not sure then. Honestly, I have no idea. Sometimes it just doesn't work. This is a UK English stream, so I don't know if that has anything related. I used to have, like, a few years ago, a bloke in chat used to watch ads for things while he went on a break. So I'm assuming it worked at one point. Pro Ball, it's Comp Lingo Ringo. You have the Beatles now? Something? Don't drain my energy. Mia, come on. Please, my daughter. Thank you. Woolen is Alfarius. Don't talk to me like I'm a Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. It's strange. Vileplume is fine, just stay in. Do you think they're just going to have the entire Vileplume family then? Every open Div 3 team you're on makes finals, maybe you should play mid. Have they seriously split up the divs that much that there's a Div 3 and a open? They haven't just switched back to the normal system. Unrestricted 6s going to EU, maybe you'll find luck there. Wait, unrestricted 6s? As in, it's just going to be teams with 5 demo men putting traps up everywhere. That sounds like a great fun. Auerbach. Mia, no. Mia, no. Heck. Now we have to use Muscle. Actually, if Muscle gets poisoned here, that would be really good. No, don't lower his defense. Just give him Toxic or something, so I can go on to the elite fight. In RGL, there's little players, so Div 3 is the open. Is RGL Div 3, Div 2, Div 1? Because ETF12 used to be Div 1 through to 6 and Prem, and then they were like, let's make it so it's Prem, High, Mid, Open or something, and then they've constantly screwed around with it, and I have no idea. Art Idol. Like, she's like Hatsune Miku. Help. Help. I like how they animated it in this one, actually, quite a lot. Unrestricted 6s look like a lot of fun. Is it really not just like everyone runs like 5 scouts and a medic, or like a bunch of demo men? Like, the point that you have one demo is so you only have to worry about one set of traps. And his damage, but you know, his damage is weaker than it used to be, and Scout's stronger than it used to be. You don't just have 2 medics and have them like constantly Uber each other and stuff. I don't know, it seems a bit like bad. There's kind of a reason that we don't have like the quick fix, you know, vaccinator, all that lot. 2 snipers, you know, you want to play product or process. It's process. You want to play process with 2 snipers, it's hell. They just sit in forward spawn, and you can't cross mid. Please. I want to fight... I'm assuming the gym leaders the one in the top right, because that's where the gym leader was in Gen 1. Do you have Ultra Sun and Moon? I haven't actually played the Sun and Moon gen. I missed out on that. Bulbasaur. Let's try and get Muscle poisoned so he gets that 1.5 times damage. So I'm assuming he's going to use like Leech Seed or Toxic or something. Double Edge? Really? Sure. I'll take that. 7's meta changes on map and mode. Why not just play like the Group Keep? No, it's fun. I'll either probably play it one day or never. One of those two options. We're probably going to play Sword and Shield when it comes out though. Because that'll be on the Switch, so I can actually stream that. According to Sigafu, it was supposed to show how much their comps suck. And he admitted that it was fun, and according to stats, quicker and less stalematy than normal 6s. Thanks, Mark. Nice, Ivysaur. Is this just double edge character? Not just all they do. Are they gonna have a Venusaur? Yeah. Flex. Okay. Well, as long as you're having fun, I guess. Please poison. Please poison. Poison? Ah. Poison but don't kill? Ah, it's double edge. Fine. Well, I like that nice beeping sound effect. Your main scout plays NG in Steel. What the heck? God, Muscle gains so much more experience than Mia. Mia really does just kind of suck up all the experience, doesn't she? Like, she gets 1,000 and it's like a blip. Nice disguise. I'm assuming by Steel you mean the division, not the map, right? Or do you mean the map? Because the point of the map was that it was like... It was a map where a worse team could win if they had better strats. Like, it's like the only map Strong Opinions lost in, back when I was playing, was they lost to like the worst team in Prem. Because they were playing on CP Steel. Stop making me mate with people, that's strange. It's time to stop. That's a big Monka S. Alright, let me in. I'm sorry to disappoint you, I'm the real deal. It's me, Jane. Oh, we get to listen to this banger again. Heck yeah. A Crobat. Well... Thunderwave him, please. Nice job. So I'll now switch to Billyham. Mia has grown so much. Mia has, yeah. She went from being just like a drag to being like quite a good pocket monster. She is close. Alright, Billion. Thunderbolt. The music's really good, yeah. It's a good remix. He's so strong. I forget, in Gold did it literally just reuse the song? Or what did it do? We can't, I'm assuming it has Levitate, right? Yeah, sure, just use Thunder, that's fine. It was also an arrangement. Okay. I do not remember very well. It's been a long time since I played Gold through that far. When you level up to 64 way before any other, should be by far your highest level. Oh yeah. The last 5 levels will be via Rare Candy though, so we're not actually going to get her to 64. We're going to get her close to 64. No, it's a bit different. All the themes were still separate. Fair enough. I'm gonna Google it. It's in my history, like right here. Dragonair Pokemon. Dragonair in Generation 4 learns Outrage at level 61. That's what it says. Billion, what's wrong? I'm gonna keep Billy in and use Explosion if I have to. And Dragonair evolved into Dragonair at 55, we're all very aware. All the gold silver mixes of Kanto will pay tribute, but tend to be nothing like their original. Okay. They'll keep like a little bit from, like a little riff or something. Yeah, like Arados. No, just use our fighting type for that. You like Metang? The bloke that evolves into Metagross. Oh, thank God I've still got a Fire Blast. Do you think it's going to one-hit KO or not do anything because his special attack's kind of poo? In regular Gen 2 you can get Fire Punch as a TM. Still don't know how you get it in this game. It's got to be gambling, right? Mia's level 52. So if it's 61, it's definitely 56 you want to get to. Venomoth, you know what that is? It's Michael. The punches are also Battle Frontier. Is that post Elite 4, or is that post Red? I always thought of Battle Frontier as like an... Yeah, crit did matter, yeah. I always think of Battle Frontier as an Emerald thing. You enjoyed 8-bit music, but when your teacher or something starts talking about it, you just know. Oh. If your evasiveness gets too high, I can always just use Billy, who either never hits or has a move that's guaranteed to hit. It's quite the mix. Good old Michael. Michael can stay in. You've got a great battle technique. Thanks. It involves using Michael and Fly repeatedly against your bug types. You can go to them after the Elite Four. Can I go them now? Or do I have to beat the Elite Four again? Like, is the second round Elite Four after you beat Kanto, or is it after you beat the Elite Four once? Second round's after you get all the Kanto badges, right? I think you can go now. Is it in, like, Goldenrod or something? Michael wants to learn Haze. Do we want Haze? Probably not, right? I think if this was competitive, I might want Haze, but I don't think I'm going to be too fussed about that in this game. So strong. Thank you, Mark. You defeated Koga, my father and member of Elite Four, to come here. Wow, nepotism. Here's the Seoul badge. Running BP takes forever. Well, we'll probably not be getting the punches, I'll be honest. Oh, Poison Jab. That's pretty handy. Don't know who can learn it, but you can try your best. I don't think anyone can learn Jab, can he? 80 and 100? Instead of Cross Poison? No one can learn it. Well, oh well. It's a doozy to get. Does it just take forever? Oh, do you not able to unlock the gym for me at this point? Seriously, I have to walk all the way back through the maze. BP is decent, but you always have to get a streak if you always get a streak of 21. You can rematch the gym leaders after getting their numbers. You have to speak to them a second time, because I don't think I've got a single gym leader's number. Let's go in here quickly. Hello. Your grandpa, okay, sure. You get 1 BB per battle, and it multiplies from there. I see. Are the punches all like a few hundred or something, and that's why it takes forever? Do you use your own pocket monsters from it, or do they give you random ones? Because I remember in Gen 4 there was a thing where they just give you random Pokemon, and that was pretty fun. There's one really easy number which you can get by talking to Cinewood Leader's wife, who is outside the gym. Okay. The punches should be fairly cheap. Okay. Oh, you can get Outrage, can you? Alright, anyway, chat, it's been like 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna end my stream. Oh, thank you, Turbo Burner. Your nice duck has been replaced by 3 asterisks. Anyway, it's been just over 3 hours, and I'm tired, and it's 20 to midnight. Get the radio card before ending, sure, because I forgot every single time. Even that time I remembered, I forgot. We'll grab the radio card, and then I'll end the stream. Give me 30 seconds. You watched an entire Woolen stream for watch. Did you enjoy it? Or did you feel like you were forced to do it? Chained down. Uni tomorrow, good luck. Try your best. Hello, give me your card. Your Pokegear can't tune in. Upgrade it with the You're not going to give me one? What the heck? Can I have one? No? Can I have one? Will you do a stream tomorrow? Yeah, Monday. I'll be live at... Oh, thanks. I'll be live at 8:30 PM British time tomorrow. If you scroll down, it will show in your local time. Like below the stream, probably. Quickly go heal so I don't forget. A bunch of gym leaders require you to meet them on a specific date or time. I see. Cool that you can rematch them though. You usually stop for sleep, your sleep schedule's not been good. Is that Dratini? Yeah. She's very close to becoming a Dragonite. The strongest of boys. Although we'll actually not evolve her until level 61 or 2. Because we want Outrage. They don't sell those at Asda? No, that's more of a Waitrose Pokemon really, isn't it? So yeah, we're ending it here. Good timing. Here is the team as of the end of the stream. These two are just HM boys, the others are just lying around somewhere. We'll get them at some point and get them back. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, including those that popped in the last 30 seconds. Haha. Thank you, Mark. I'll end the stream. See you all tomorrow, Monday, at 8:30 PM British time. Good night. Have a nice sleep. Have a nice whatever it is you're doing. Drink some water. And good night.